Welcome to Believers Talk and Monday Night Football. Currently on, I'm having technical difficulties, so please bear with me as I try to figure that out and hopefully get this game going before 8:15. So welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you for joining me on this special edition of Monday Night Football. I might have to restart here in a second, so I will let you know if I do. Again, I do apologize. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I know I see it's dark, but let's try this again. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to Monday Night Football in Buffalo. For the first time in 10 years, the Buffalo Bills are home for a Monday Night Football game. This one against the division rival, New England Patriots. So here we are. I'm live. Got this game going. Sorry for a little bit of a delay. I obviously had some technical difficulties, but here we are. Monday Night Football. Please share this video if you don't already know. My name is Joe. Welcome to Believers Talk. If you have not already hit that subscribe button, be sure to subscribe to this channel as we continue to keep you updated on all things Buffalo Bills. Try to keep you posted on things going on in the league. Some big news around the league today. The Browns fired their head coach and also fired offensive coordinator Todd Haley as well. So that's happening. Yesterday, as I went off the air, I got an update on my phone saying that LaShawn McCoy will be playing in this game today. So that's good news if you're a Bills fan. Rob Gronkowski plans on playing in this game, so if you're a Patriots fan, that kind of is a big plus for you guys as well. So we have Gronk playing, we have McCoy playing. Should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. Let's try to keep this close. Normally I give my 3 keys to victory, so if you're a Bills fan, I know you're thinking, man, this is going to be an uphill battle, and you're right, it is going to be an uphill battle. But here are my 3 keys to victory if the Bills plan on winning. First of all, we need to get off to a hot start. You know, we've had 4 first halves where we have not scored, and those account to 4 or 5 losses. 4 or 5 losses, we have not scored a single point, and in a 5th loss, we only scored 3 points in that first half. We need to get off to a hot start. We need to be able to get some points on the board early and often against this team. Again, 27th ranked defense in New England, but they also have the 4th or 5th ranked offense in the NFL coming into this week. So obviously they're going to put up some points. We need to be able to match them and put up some points. Best way to do that is to get to them early. Maybe some tricky play calling by Dable, you know? Maybe try something. We have nothing to lose in this game, guys. Everyone has us losing this game. So we have nothing to lose. So let's try let's do everything we can. The Dable should pull out the playbook and definitely make some things happen. So welcome to Believers Talk Myth. Thank you for joining me. Zach Hartman, let's go Bills. Thanks for hearing me. Yeah, we can hear me. Okay, so you heard me. It was dark. Now you can see me. I turned on a light. Then there was light, you know what I'm saying? So we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Very excited about that. They're talking about Josh Gordon currently right now. Obviously, this game is on ESPN, so if you get ESPN, you can still watch the game. Tune in here, and we can talk about the game together. Gary, welcome to Believers Talk. Let's go. Let's go, Bills. That's right. That's right. Here we go. First Monday Night Football game, and also, don't forget, halftime of this game, they will be honoring Bills great Thurman Thomas. So does ESPN realize there are 2 teams? No. You know, the funny thing is, even listening to ESPN radio on the right, as they would get ready for this game, all they talked about were the Patriots. All they talked about were the Patriots, the 5-2 Patriots. I get it. The Patriots have won this division 18 of the last 19 years. The Patriots have won 5 Super Bowls in the past 10 years, or how long it's been, 2001, so 17 years. Like, I get that the Bills are dominant, so the Bills keep getting disrespected. Again, we have nothing to lose in this game, guys. Do I think that the shady injuries are beginning of the end for him? I think is what you're trying to say. It's just, personally, I feel like it can be, but we've seen, especially this season with Adrian Peterson, we've seen that doesn't have to be. Normally with an aging running back, when they hit that 30 number or, they start getting these type of injuries, it does mark the beginning of the end, which is why people wouldn't want to trade for him. Another big news, guys, trade deadline 24 hours away, or a little bit more than 24 hours away. So that's also some big news, so we're looking forward to that. See what the Bills do. Obviously, I think what happens today, win or lose, there has to be some sort of performance today that indicates that we're improving. I mean, I think we all agree with that. We can win this game, Myth. We absolutely can. The atmosphere should be great there. I wish I was there, but, I'm here with you guys, and I'm okay with that as well. So we'll see what happens. Other big news so far today, before we get into this game, I'll give you my predictions before this game starts. Give me 1 second here. as I get ready to go. I'm going to look up... we signed Foster to the practice squad. Guys, we signed Foster to the practice squad. That was a little while ago, though, so that's not new news, but I'll give it to you. We signed Robert Foster to the practice squad after we cut him, so I'm going to look up the inactives for this game. Obviously, for New England, we got Sony Michel. I know he's going to be inactive today. Going to Buffalo side, Wyatt Teller will probably be inactive for this game just because he's been every single week so far for some stupid reason. All right, so let me go through the inactives real quick for you. We got on the New England Patriots side, we got Marcus Cannon, offensive tackle. We got Gino Grissom, defensive end. Dante Hightower, linebacker. He's obviously one of the big pieces at linebacker. Jacob Hollister, tight end. Not the big tight end that we were maybe hoping wasn't playing in this game, but he obviously is. Sonny Michel, running back. Eric Rowe, defensive back. Brian Schwenk, their center. Josh Gordon, wide receiver, he's active, and then Rob Gronkowski is active as well. So Josh Gordon, we've seen him actually get some separation downfield for the Patriots. Obviously, everyone who goes to the Patriots just does better. Guys, it's a scheme thing. I promise you it's a scheme thing, not a player thing, okay? So I know a lot of Bills fans are like, oh, look at Robert Woods, oh, look at Marcus Goodwin, oh, look at Sammy Watkins yesterday. Like, it's a scheme thing, guys. We saw Sammy Watkins not do well in the Rams offense, too. So, you can't look back and say, oh, these players would have been better if Bills would have held on to them. No, like, that's just not how it works. The Bills offense is not built that way to support huge yards in the passing game. That's just not who we are. But welcome to Believers Talk again. My name is Joe. 8:15 Eastern Time is when the game starts. Currently 8:11. That's about when kickoff is supposed to be, so we'll see if that's actually on time. Normally it is. Hit Gronk, please, Tremaine. I'm actually looking to see if Gronk has a little hissy fit like he did last year when he was covered well by our Tre'Davious White, by our corner. See if he tries to throw another extra elbow in there or something like that. Tries to throw a cheap shot, but we'll see. We'll see what Tremaine Edmonds can do. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we got Tremaine Edmonds is because of the matchup potential with someone like Gronkowski. So we'll see if we use him. I feel like Tremaine Edmonds, if there's been one weakness so far this season, it's been in the passing game. He seems to have gotten lost in coverage a couple times. Not because he's not athletic enough to cover these guys. He is. I just don't know if he doesn't understand schemes yet or if he doesn't understand how deep he can go back. I'm not sure, but I've just noticed in coverage sometimes he seems to get lost. So would like to see that improve, actually, and what a better time to show that than on Monday Night Football against Rob Gronkowski. Am I right? What do I think about Pryor coming to the Bills? I know we offered him a contract. I didn't hear that he signed anything yet, but I mean, why wouldn't he, right? Everyone was screaming wide receiver, wide receiver, wide receiver. And now here we are. We got someone. I'm not sure if we're happy about him or not, but there's no commitment there. So there's no harm in trying to sign Terrell Pryor right now. And then if he doesn't work out, then we don't have to keep him to next year. We don't even have to keep him the rest of this year, but it does put another possibility out there. Obviously, you're not going to find a great wide receiver come week 8 in the NFL season, just sitting there in free agency. Some people would say Des Bryant. Some people would say Josh Gordon was picked up earlier this offseason, but I just don't think you're going to see someone of that caliber normally at this point. And obviously not picking up Des Bryant, there's a reason for that. 49 blitz the gap a lot. I think we're going to run a lot of different blitz schemes at. I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw more safety and cornerback blitzes in this game than linebacker blitzes. I think the blitz packages we're going to run at Tom Brady at TB12, I think are going to be very unique. And so maybe some things we haven't seen before, maybe some things that we rarely see, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how we do on offense. We know our defense can play. We know our defense can ball. We know our defense can force turnovers. We know these things. And if our defense, it's all about what defense comes out in the next 2 weeks. It looks like New England's going to start with the ball. It all depends. If it's that defense against Houston, we have a shot. Okay, we have a puncher's chance. If it's that defense last week against Indy, not going to happen. So that is my number 2 key to victory. As we're getting ready to start, we need to get pressure on Tom Brady. Obviously, we know how uncomfortable he gets when he's throwing the ball with pressure in his face and how quickly he is to go down when there is pressure in his face. And then my 3rd key to victory is running the ball. With LaShawn McCoy in this game, we need to run the ball. We got Marcus Murphy here. We need to use him, utilize him in special ways. Didn't give you the inactives for the Bills, so I'll run through those real quick. Again, sorry for being late here, guys. I'm trying to get through these things, and I'll give you my score prediction as Ketterell Patterson is back for the return for the Buffalo Bills. We have Josh Allen, Ike Boettger, Dante Johnson's on the inactive list. Tawan Jones is inactive. Connor McDermott, Trent Murphy, and Wyatt Teller are all inactives today. Obviously, LeSean McCoy is active for this game. So those are those as they're putting the ball down for kickoff. I will tell you, I do not see the Bills win this game. I know that's going to upset a lot of you. I would love to see the Bills win this game, obviously. But I do have New England winning this game 37-17. So that's my score prediction. I do have them covering the spread. I believe that would cover the over as well. So 37-17 would be my score prediction for this game. You can all yell at me if you'd like to, but that's how I see this game turning out. I would love to be wrong here. As Buffalo gets ready to kick off, the kick is in the air, and we are ready, and we are on the way in the first Monday night game in Buffalo. We can break that here. So here we are. Tom Brady coming on the field with a touchback. It's going to be start at the 25-yard line. Going over Tom Brady has 28 wins versus the Buffalo Bills. 28 wins against the Buffalo Bills. You got to be kidding me right now. So, get the beers ready. Unfortunately, since I was so late, I was unable to get down to the fridge to grab beers. So I might have to leave you guys at halftime or something to grab some things to drink or something. But yeah, I was unable to do that before the game started. But first play is a run to the right side. Looks like it's to Patterson. He gets about 6-7 yards before he's tackled by Gaines on the right-hand side. So it's going to be second down and about 3 or 4 yards. Wasn't that a song? Get the beers? I don't know. So it's Patterson to the right-hand side, gets about 7 yards, so it's going to be 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for New England from the 30-yard line. So we got Tom Brady in shotgun. We got White to his left. We got 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom of the screen. Brady goes back to pass. Goes up towards Gronk. The pass is over his head, so a big third down already in this game. 14:20 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo's coverage on Gronk was tight there. I think that was White on Gronk. So that's good to see. We want to see that matchup all day because I think White is a good matchup on the outside with Gronkowski. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, 14:20 to go from the 30-yard line. New England start with the ball. Buffalo won the toss and deferred. And then they have stopped them so far with 3rd and 5. So we got Tom Brady in shotgun, empty back set for Tom Brady. He does have a run back going motion to his right-hand side. Now we have 3 wide receivers, including Gronk to the bottom of the screen, then 1 wide receiver to the top of the screen. Bills are showing a blitz. They back off the blitz at the last second, and the pass is complete for about 7 yards and a first down. Lorenzo Alexander on the coverage of White out of the backfield. So it's going to be first down, New England, 1st and 10, 14:10 to go. Again, big time there. We needed to try to get off the field on that 3rd and 5. That was Gaines with the tackle on first down, I believe we were talking about. But that was Lorenzo Alexander on 3rd down with the coverage on White. So we got 1st and 10 for Tom Brady at the 38-yard line. I formation as he is under center. We got Edelman to his right as the only wide receiver. They do run the ball. And, oh, man, nice. Milano shoots like cannon in there and gets about 4-yard loss. So big play by Milano to bring up a long 2nd down. Again, this is the time. Oh, covering Gronk. Thank you. It was Gaines covering Gronk, not White. So this is what we need to get off the field. Start 2nd down and long, 3rd and long, but great tackle by Milano. Came shooting like a cannon from his linebacker spot, and a big tackle for a loss. This is going to be 2nd and 14 as the New England Patriots have the ball at about the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. So Brady in shotgun with wide receiver to his left, running back to his left and right. I need to just slow down. Fakes the screen to White. Looking downfield, the screen was read pretty well, actually. So it's actually going to be 3rd and 14. So if you thought we needed to go off the field on 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 5, we definitely need to go off the field here on 3rd and 14 as the Patriots are back behind the sticks from the 34-yard line. Big play here. We need to be able to get off the field on these 3rd and long situations. We cannot let Tom Brady just pick us apart. He found White on the first 3rd down, so we need to be able to stop them. Again, we need that defense that we had 2 weeks ago against Houston that stopped them to like 3 for 17 on 3rd downs or something like that. Here comes Kyle Williams, gets a hit on Brady as he releases the ball. The ball is incomplete. Let's make sure there's no flag. There is no flag. Williams with a big hit on Brady as the ball is thrown, and the ball actually seemed to get to the wide receiver. However, it was not it was dropped, or I'm not sure if White got a hand on it or not. I'm checking to see now on the replay. It doesn't look like White got a hand on it. It just looks like it was dropped. Kyle Williams with a huge hit on Brady as he's giving rid of the ball. So we always like to see that. Great pressure, great way to start this game. So we got 4th and 14 as the Patriots get ready to punt the ball. So Patriots start with the ball as the Bills won the toss and deferred. Short punt gets first touched by New England at the 30-yard line. So it's going to be Buffalo's ball, 1st and 10 at the 30. So a great way to start this game on defense. Again, Milano with that great tackle in the backfield on a 1st and 10. Putting them behind the sticks on a 2nd and 14, unable to get any yards, and then make it 3rd and 14. Kyle Williams with a huge hit on Tom Brady as he's releasing the ball, and a great stop by our defense. Now our offense, again, this is where I'm worried because our offense just needs to get off to that fast start I was talking about. We need to be able to score points. The New England Patriots defense was ranked 27th in the league coming into this week. We need to be able to get McCoy going. Obviously, happy to have McCoy there. Marcus Murphy's in this game. Chris Ivory's in this game. Run all 3 of them at him at some points. We need to be different on offense. We cannot do the same mundane things and think we're going to get better results. I think that's the definition of insanity, doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting different results. We cannot do that here. If we keep doing that, Dable, you'll have the same fate as Haley just did in Cleveland. You will be fired. I'm not saying this week, but we'll see what happens. We need to make Brady uncomfortable all game. Absolutely. That hit from Kyle Williams, that needs to be there all day. Even if it's not a sack, we need to get pressure on Tom Brady. That was a great hit on Tom Brady. It was a textbook hit. Again, I don't want to see Tom Brady get hurt. I never want to see a player get hurt. I know a lot of you do not like TB12. The reason why you don't like him is because he's that great. Okay, that's why you're not a fan of TB12. Believe me, I don't like the fact that he's beaten us 28 times in his career. That's ridiculous. That's insane. We need to do better. But we start off pretty good here. So New England starts with the ball. Gets a first down on 3rd and 5, but then Milano with a huge tackle in the backfield on 1st down for a 4-yard loss, and then we get the ball for our first series of the game, so we'll see how we do. Again, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Hit that subscribe button. We will be going live for every single Bills game. We'll be going live for all news and notes, Buffalo Bills. Trade deadline's coming up right around the corner, so we will keep you updated if the Bills trade Kelvin Benjamin, if the Bills do trade LaShawn McCoy, if the Bills trade anyone else, trade draft picks, who knows? We will be telling you about that. We will be live streaming that here on Believers Talk. So hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hey, Myth, that's what I tell people to do. If you get this game on TV, shoot, watch it. Turn it down. Jason Witten isn't that interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn it down. Listen to me. I don't know. Maybe I come up with something fun to say. Who knows? But anyway, and then also leave a comment or two. Are the fans going nuts? The fans are absolutely going nuts, especially on that 3rd and 14. They were going nuts. But yeah, the stadium's packed. It's cool. They have like red and blue lights in parts of the stadium, so it's really cool to see. But yeah, Derek Anderson's the starter. Anderson goes into motion, and now we have McCoy in shotgun formation. Zay Jones comes into motion. McCoy takes the direct snap on 1st down, and McCoy gets 12 yards on 1st down. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to do. We need to open up the playbook, do things differently, get McCoy started. So on 1st down, Derek Anderson goes into motion. He stops. Then Zay Jones comes from the right into motion. And then as he's coming past McCoy, they snap the ball. McCoy fakes the handoff, goes straight up the middle, and runs it for 12 yards and a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. So really good start. We get the ball close to midfield, currently at the 44-yard line. Derek Anderson in shotgun formation. Got DeMarco to his left. Got McCoy in motion at the wide receiver spot. So 4 wide receivers set. 1st down throw is complete. This is to Zay Jones. Gets it inside New England territory to the 48-yard line. Going to bring up a short 2nd down. Again, another big key to beating the Patriots right now. Get good yardage on 1st down, and then make it short 2nd, short 3rd down situations. So that way you're not handcuffing yourself as far as what you're going to do on 2nd and 3rd downs, always having to pass the ball on those 2nd and 3rd and longs. Like we just saw in New England, they had to pass the ball on 3rd and 14. Our defense could play back a little bit, or they could attack the quarterback. And here we are again. Now this time Chris Ivory is going to take a direct snap. McCoy in motion. Ivory fakes the handoff to McCoy, and Ivory runs up the middle, gets another first down, gets about 4 yards up the middle, gets inside the 45-yard line. So again, great job by Brian Daboll opening up the playbook. They're showing him he's actually on the field. If you recall, early in the season, he was up in the booth, but in the past couple weeks with Derek Anderson in there, he's actually been on the field with Derek Anderson going over some things. So that's good to see. Welcome to Believers Talk. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Share this video, guys. Hit that like button as well. That will help me out as far as YouTube is concerned. But hit that share button. Let people know we are here, giving them the Monday Night Football game live. So we have McCoy taking another direct snap. And then McCoy runs to the left, and this time he stopped for only a 1-yard gain on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. But we are kind of throwing the kitchen sink at him at this point. Derek Anderson, out of our 4 offensive snaps, Derek Anderson's actually only taken 1 of them. But McCoy has 2 direct snaps, and Chris Ivory has a direct snap. So very interesting play calling to start this game. On that play, we had DeMarco, McCoy, and Ivory all in the backfield in shotgun formation. McCoy's the one who took the snap. That might be set up for something a little bit later, too, as far as who they snap the ball to. So that'll be interesting to see. Derek Anderson in shotgun has McCoy behind him. McCoy gets the handoff, gives it to Zay Jones, who then flips it back to Anderson, who has Clay. He just overshoots Charles Clay. So he had a little trickery there with a flea flicker. There was a handoff to McCoy. McCoy flipped it back to Zay Jones. Zay flipped it back to Derek Anderson, and he had Clay, had a step, but he just overshoots Charles Clay off the fingertip of Charles Clay for an incomplete pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. I like these direct snaps. I like these play calls. Every once in a while, it's good to have these trickery plays going at you. You think every once in a while you wouldn't throw another trick play at them, but that's what we have to do. We have to get them off their game and have them think about what we can do next. So Anderson in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. McCoy in the backfield with him. Benjamin to the top of the screen on 3rd and 9. Anderson throws it too high for Kelvin Benjamin, probably about 2 yards over his head. Kelvin Benjamin had a step, so good to see our wide receivers getting some steps on these defenders. And we were able to muster our 2 first downs on that drive. It was a decent drive as we get ready to punt the ball back to the Patriots. Maybe play a little bit of field position at this point, because we do know Jorges, our punter, has been playing pretty well for us this season. Let's see if he can pin them inside the 20. He already has 20 punts inside the 20 this season, which is good, but at the same time, it speaks to how many times we have had to punt the ball so far this year as well. So he punts it back, and this one goes directly into the end zone. It's amazing how the Patriots sometimes catch those breaks. We have a great punter pinning teams inside the 20 all year. Play the Patriots' first punt right in the end zone. It's funny how that happens. Again, that's not cheating, guys. It's just nerves right now in Buffalo. Maybe, but man, it'd be nice to pin them inside the 20 there. So the Patriots will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Again, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. You want to share this video with your friends and family. Let them know that we are here doing the live stream for this Monday Night Football game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. I just did it myself. I shared it on our Twitter page as well. And we are on Twitter, so in the description below, we do have a link to our Twitter page. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, I try to keep you updated on all Buffalo sports. So if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, if you're a Buffalo Sabres fan, if you're a Buffalo Bulls fan, I try to keep you updated as the Bulls play tomorrow. So tomorrow, during the post-game wrap-up of this game, I will also be trying to give you some coverage of that Buffalo Bulls game as they try to go 8-1 on the season. They're currently 7-1. I believe tomorrow they're playing Miami of Ohio. So that should be an interesting game as well. So welcome to Believers Talk. Again, my name is Joe. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, comment, share. We'll have a good time as the Bills and Patriots both had one possession with the ball, and the game is still 0-0. I do have the Patriots winning this game, so if you're a Bills fan, you can get mad at me if you'd like, but it's just hard to believe that the Bills will come out with the victory here. I said they had to get off to a fast start. Very cool to see that Daboll is kind of throwing the kitchen sink at the New England Patriots to start defense to start this game. We had 3 or 4 direct snaps already. We had a flea flicker already, and that's all on the first possession of the game. So it'll be interesting to see how that continues, or if now that we kind of have them on their heels a little bit, if we go to a more conservative, typical offense. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but it's good to see that. We did have a step both times. Just Derek Anderson threw the ball downfield. Charles Clay had a step, was overthrown by a little bit. Kelvin Benjamin had a step, was overthrown by a little bit. So that's what forced the punt. Punt goes into the end zone. So New England's going to start with the ball 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Would love to see them start inside the 10 there. But unable to have that happen. Let's see what the defense can do now. Defense with a great possession the first time coming out. They were able to convert 1 3rd down, but then a huge play by Milano in the backfield to start them behind the chains, and then they were unable to get the first down. We come back from commercial break, and New England is in shotgun formation. 5 wide receivers set. No one in the backfield, Tom Brady. Bills rush 4, and the pass is complete to White. And he is tackled immediately by E.J. Gaines for about a 4-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. 9:45 to go in the first. With the New England Patriots getting on Edelman and Gronkowski. Those two guys have been killers against us. The past, it seems like forever, doesn't it? Like Edelman, Gronk, just all day against us. It's now they have a 2nd and short with 9:15 to go in the first quarter. So not a great way to start this drive. How do I make my thumbnails? A lot of weird stuff, it depends. Sometimes I go on the internet and I pull some things off of there and I kind of like copy and paste them all together. Sometimes I create things on my own. Don't turn out as great. I am looking into new ways to create thumbnails. Screen pass on 2nd down gets them a 1st down and gets them into Buffalo Bills territory as White is in the backfield, gets a screen pass from Tom Brady. 9 minutes to go, a huge gain there, gets them to about the 40-yard line of Buffalo. So that kind of is tough to see. Again, normally New England does a good job of this, of just seeing how we protect on our first drive or how we defend on the first drive and then getting back at us. Wow. Okay, so on 1st and 10 from about the 44-yard line, Brady is getting hurried by Jerry Hughes, forces up a pass to Gronkowski, and Edmonds does a good job to deflect it. However, Edmonds could have had a chance to intercept it if he would have timed his jump better. Great job by Jerry Hughes to get pressure on Brady. Another big hit on Brady. Don't know why Tremaine Edmonds jumped so early, but Edmonds definitely could have had a big game-changing play there if he would have timed his jump better. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the New England Patriots at the Bills' 43-yard line. We got shotgun formation. White to Brady's left. He fake handoff to him. And the pass is caught by Gordon. That's Gordon's first catch of the day. Gets the Patriots to about the 35-yard line. Going to set up a 3rd and 2. And again, this is a big thing here. We need to welcome to Chip Fids. Go Pats. Hey, if you're a Pats fan, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Let your friends know we are here. Share this video with them and let them know we are doing a live stream of this Bills Pats game. Most people have the Pats winning this game, of course. I even predict the Pats will win this game, but we're just having a good time. Our first Monday night game in 10 years that we're hosting. So we're just having a good time. Thurman Thomas, number retirement at halftime. 3rd and 2, Tom Brady in shotgun, has White to his right. The handoff goes to White. Then it's a flea flicker back to Edelman. Tom Brady actually gets in the way of Alexander. Lorenzo Alexander gets a good lick on him, but Edelman is able to turn the corner and get the 1st down. So 1st down, New England again. Again, Tom Brady does a good job getting in Lorenzo Alexander's way. Lorenzo Alexander does get a nice shot in on him, but Edelman does pick up the 1st down, gets it to the 29-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bills, or for the Patriots. Tom Brady in shotgun, 5 wide receiver set again. This one's a little short. Looks like it was incomplete. Short hopped to Gordon as he was unable to corral it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. We do need to... Oh, hey, Chip Fids, you're welcome, man. I'm happy to do it for everybody. Welcome to Believers Talk again. My name is Joe. I know you're a Pats fan, so you might not be joining me as much, but I'll be doing this when we play the Patriots in New England as well. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when I go live. I do go live for all Buffalo Bills games. We will not be live for the Jacksonville game, as I will be in Buffalo for that game, but I'm happy to bring you this game here. As we have Tom Brady under center, we have White in the backfield, lone back in the backfield, but we do have Bennett joining him as he goes in motion. White gets the ball on a screen pass, gets 11 yards before he's pushed out of bounds by Poyer. So it's going to be another 1st down for the Patriots. With 7:26 to go, they're now inside the 20-yard line. So these are the situations where you want to be able to stop New England to a field goal. New England does a great job, however, in the red zone. So we'll see how this Bills defense reacts. So the Bills defense is actually pretty good in the red zone themselves. So it'll be a good matchup all day. See if we can get field goals so that way we can try to get some touchdowns. Again, this offense for Buffalo is not going to wow you with a lot of points, so we cannot let New England just score at will against us if we want to have a chance to win. Cordell Patterson in the backfield with Tom Brady as Tom Brady's in shotgun. there's a timeout by Buffalo. So Buffalo does use the first timeout. So it's 6:58 to go in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills use the first timeout. Still 0-0 with New England now in the red zone for a 1st and 10. So 6:58 to go again. Welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you for joining me. We're going live here for every single Buffalo Bills game. We go live the day after the Bills games to give you a day after recap. I like to give myself a good 24 hours to kind of relax, no matter if it's a good outcome or a bad outcome. Obviously, we've fallen on the short end of the stick more times than not this season, but we want to do that, and then I come back on here to do my post-game analysis. And then Thursday, during Thursday Night Football, during halftime of Thursday Night Football, I'll come on here and I'll pregame the upcoming game. This week we'll play the Bears, so on Thursday I will be pregaming for that game, giving us some stats. If you were with me yesterday, I did a live stream of the Bears-Jets game just to see what we're up to, what we're up against. It was a fun game to do, and I'll do that too. During the Bills bye week, I might be doing a game then too, so you want to subscribe because we just like having fun on here. So we have Tom Brady under center, 4 wide receivers set. Tom Brady throws it to Edelman. Edelman catches it at about the 11-yard line, and he's out of bounds at the 11, so it's going to be 2nd and 3, from the 11-yard line for the New England Patriots. Again, getting in those 2nd and short situations. Need to kind of press up on Edelman. I'm not sure why we're not doing that. Edelman will kill you with these 7-yard passes all day, so we want to make sure that we jam him at the line a bunch. So now we have Brady under shotgun. In shotgun, we have Cordell Patterson joining him in the backfield, and then we have 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. It looks like Edelman and Josh Gordon, and the handoff is to Cordell Patterson, and he gets the ball to the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for New England from the 5 with 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Again, need to be able to try to stop them to a field goal here. This is not the start the Bills wanted. The Bills did a great job on the first drive stopping the Patriots. The Patriots got 1 first down before they were stopped. And then the Bills got a few first downs, a couple of tricky formations on offense before they were stopped. All right, Brady in shotgun does hand the ball back off to Cordell Patterson, who is unable to get any yards on that play, gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line with 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Again, Buffalo's first home Monday Night Football game since 2008. And then we have not won a Monday Night Football game since 1999. So hoping to see some trends change. Obviously, at the beginning of the season, the NFL must have been excited to have the game finally in Buffalo, as you know, these are 2 playoff teams from a year ago. Buffalo has not had such luck this season, it doesn't seem like, but you never know. This could be the type of game that turns it around for him. Brady in shotgun, no one in the backfield with him. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. Looks like there is a flag on the snap. Brady's looking to throw the ball. Looks like it's fumbled. So there's a fumble, but it's recovered by the Patriots at the 6-yard line. So we'll see what the flag is. Brady is hit again. So that's the 3rd time that Brady's been hit so far this game. So we are able to get a little bit pressure on the New England Patriots quarterback. But we'll see what the flag is. Looks like it's going to be on New England. It's going to be an illegal formation. Yeah, illegal formation on the Patriots. So it's good to see other teams do that. If you're a Bills fan, you know how annoyed I am with the illegal formation penalties that we get for Buffalo. Party like it's 1999. Let's do it, Buffalo Sack Attack. We were able to do it last year. Man, I still remember that game against against Miami last year. Kyle Williams running in that touchdown. Then you had Boyd for Cincinnati getting that late touchdown against the Ravens. I partied like it was 1999 then. So 3rd and goal, again, big situation here. We need to be able to stop them from the 7-yard line. Brady in shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. He does have White in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. We do get some pressure on Brady. Brady almost throws an interception. Milano's there covering Gronk in the corner of the end zone, so unable to get the interception. He dove to try to get the interception, was unable to. However, we do stop the Patriots here. Huge stop. Now we're going to make it 4th and goal, so it looks like we'll stop him to a field goal here. As again, Milano dives for the ball, almost able to get the interception. That's 2 times on this drive where one of our linebackers almost had an interception. We had Tremaine Edmonds, who mistimed his jump earlier, missed an interception. And here Milano, a little bit tougher of a catch as he was diving for the ball, was unable to get the interception there. So 4th and goal for the Patriots. Kick the field goal. The field goal is up and good. So with 4:46 to go in the first quarter, the New England Patriots lead the Buffalo Bills 3-0. Again, Buffalo Bills' first Monday Night Football game at home in 10 years. We have had bad luck in these Monday Night Football games. That was a good hold by the defense. Very nice to hold them to a field goal. Wish we would have got that interception earlier, but my friend J-Mates loves the Bills. Hey, send him an invite. Let him know we're here. I'd love to have him here to talk some Buffalo Bills with us, maybe talk some Patriots with us as well. Obviously the Patriots constantly the top of the AFC East. Even when Brady went out for a whole season, you guys finished 11-5. I mean, there's obviously something to be said about the scheme, about Bill Belichick, about Tom Brady. That combination together is obviously great. Matt Castle loves it because he got paid because of because of Bill Belichick, so he loves the system that you guys have there. But again, welcome to Believers Talk. Hey Joe, SLC Seahawk, welcome. Always glad to have you here. Go Bills. I would love to see a Bills upset here in this game. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Again, I predicted that the New England Patriots would beat the Bills pretty soundly, but this is a good start for Buffalo. This is actually on the first drive we were able to hold them to a punt, and then we were able to, with some tricky formations, get 3 first downs, I believe, on the first drive. So we were able to muster some offense. We had to punt it in their we got the ball into New England territory. Had to punt it. Unfortunately, it was a touchback, so the Patriots now drove the ball downfield. We were able to do a defensive stand there, hold them to a field goal. So with the 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, we do have the lead, 3-0 after the Pats. You're still mad that you guys didn't run it on, was it second and goal or first and goal from the 1 yard line in that Super Bowl? I understand that, SLC Seahawk. Everyone's still baffled by that decision, so it's okay that you are too. Derek Anderson is GOAT. I'm not going to go that far. I mean, he didn't look like a GOAT last week, that's for sure, against the Colts. I believe he had 3 interceptions in that game, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 4. 3 interceptions in that game, so it wasn't looking like it was that much better. But give me 1 second here as I send out a text to let people know we are here so that they can join us, join in on the conversation. Join in on the conversation. I love talking to you guys about the Buffalo Bills. Talk, New England Patriots if you want. As we get back from commercial break, after commercial break, Buffalo's set to receive the ball here. This will be their first kickoff. Would love to see some more of Marcus Murphy. Again, the second half of last week's game, Marcus Murphy did a great job. Oh yeah, it still stings. Sorry to bring it up. It's kind of like everyone bringing up wide right still. Bills fans here wide right, even when it's not their team, they cringe a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Browns fired Hugh Jackson and Haley. I couldn't believe that. I thought they might fire one or the other. I couldn't believe they got rid of both of them. Should have never got rid of Tyrod. I don't even want to get into that conversation with you right now. How's Tyrod doing on the bench? He's holding up well. Kick to the 5 yard line as the Bills start from there. Marcus Murphy on the return gets it to about the 20. The ball is then fumbled and recovered by the Patriots. So we'll see if Murphy was down. But it looks like at this moment, it's a fumble by the Bills, recovered by the Patriots. And Murphy is not signaling that he was even close to down. So we'll see. Oh, he's down. No, he's down. Okay. Murphy's down. Whew, scare me like that. Scare me like that, boy. Are you kidding me? So he is down at the 22-yard line. So they'll review it like they review every single turnover. It's actually not that close, but I still do like the idea of a turnover is going to be reviewed anyway if you're an official. So have a slow whistle, see how a play develops, and then decide what happened. If you're not sure, give them the turnover, and then go review it. I know you need indisputable evidence, so that always makes it a little bit tougher, and that makes fans upset. But it's better to do it that way. I almost screamed. Well, yeah, he's definitely down there. You might still want to scream. Sometimes these replay officials don't know what they're looking at either. Tyrod is the best chance for what, though? Best chance for what? I've said on here constantly, and when Steve's been here, he said constantly, we saw the best we could get out of Tyrod Taylor. The best we can get for Tyrod Taylor was a wild card playoff game. I'll even go as far as saying that Tyrod Taylor might even win you a wild card playoff game. But we're not here to win wild card playoff games. Okay, we have Tyrod Taylor. What does that do for us? Gets us in the playoffs again, and we lose in the first round. We scored 3 points in that playoff game. The defense held the Jaguars to 10 points. That same Jaguars team scored 40 against the Steelers the next week. And what's the best we can get now? Listen, it's okay, but Josh Allen in 5 years from now is going to be much better than Tyrod Taylor. at any point, or at least that's what the Bills are hoping for. I'm not going to say that because I wasn't a huge Josh Allen fan coming out of the draft, but what the Bills are hoping for is for Josh Allen to be better than Tyrod is now, 3-4 years from now. And you know what? Tyrod was not going to be there to help Josh Allen grow and develop. That's not who Tyrod is. Tyrod wanted to be a starter somewhere. If you watch a Cleveland game right now, tell me the last time you saw Baker Mayfield run off to the sideline and talk to Tyrod Taylor. You just don't see it. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm not saying Tyrod Taylor's not a nice guy, but Tyrod wants to start, and he deserves to start. He has a winning record as a starter in Buffalo, so I get it. But come on, we need to go after Super Bowls. We don't need to go after wild card playoff losses. Because, again, Tyrod, I don't understand why we signed A.J. McCarron. And I don't understand why we didn't sign Derek Anderson previously, but I don't think they, at least from a Bills GM perspective or Bills ownership perspective, that they thought Tyrod was a good quarterback to train a young quarterback like Josh Rosen. Although if you look at them, their skill sets are very similar. Both are very mobile. Obviously, Tyrod is more mobile than Josh Allen. Both have guns for an arm, right? Tyrod's biggest thing is he'd always either check it down or he couldn't complete those middle passes. You know what I mean? So. All right, so we come back from commercial break, and it does look like the call was reversed, so the Buffalo Bills do keep the ball. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. We got Anderson in shotgun with McCoy to his right, Benjamin coming in motion to his left. McCoy is bouncing out around, and he ends up losing 2 yards, tackled by number 58 for New England there. So it's going to be a 2-yard loss, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 12. We need to avoid those situations. We cannot get behind the sticks just because we do not have the offense to get those big chunk plays. We only have, I believe, a handful of 20-plus yard plays so far this season, if even that many. So we need to be able to avoid these 2nd and long situations. I mean, the Tyrod discussion needs to stop, though, because he's gone. That's pass out to McCoy. McCoy catches it, which is great, and it's a huge play. As I say that, we might have actually gained 20 yards on that play. But if Anderson's able to lead him better, McCoy catches that ball and is able to stay on his feet. And McCoy in the open field, you're still not sure about. So McCoy gets the ball to about the 44-yard line before he's tagged down. But as he's catching the ball, he's falling forward, falls down, able to roll to the 44-yard line before he's just touchdown there. They give him to the 43. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 43-yard line. Again, able to get the ball close to midfield here. We're doing a little bit better than this game that we have so far all season. We do have McCoy alone in the backfield. The Bills are forced to call timeout as McCoy is not sure what the play call is. So again, McCoy was set to take a direct snap before the timeout. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Already have used 2 of our timeouts. I'm actually okay with that in a game like this. You want to make sure you're on the same page. Again, you want to make sure that we don't get ourselves in those 2nd and long situations. Those dead ball penalties have killed us. Bills D does need redemption after last week. You're absolutely right. If you want to talk about quarterback play, let's talk about Mahomes. We could have got him, but then we don't get White. Everything leads to something else. Tyrod, our trade for Tyrod helped us move up in the draft, I believe, right? So without that, who knows what happens? It didn't, because we traded with Cincy. We traded Cordy Glenn to Cincy to help move up. Derek Anderson goes into motion again. So again, McCoy is taking a direct snap here, it looks like. Zay Jones goes into motion. Fake handoff to Zay. McCoy getting another 2-3 yard loss. These trick plays are nice, but you can't run them. You can't constantly run them because then they're no longer trick plays. They're part of our normal offense. And the New England Patriots defense will catch on eventually. Although I'm not... I'm a fan of giving the running back the ball if you're planning on running the ball anyway, because, it just gives you more time to run. Gives him the ball right away so he can make decisions. But you do need to mix it up a little bit here. McCoy obviously getting a bulk of the load so far to start this game, which is why I said we needed to do, and it's worked out well so far for us, able to move the ball on offense. I wish it was Allen. But Anderson is shotgun on this play. On 2nd down, he throws it right into a New England player's hands. He was unable to hold on to the ball. Number 98 jumps up to deflect the ball and actually goes right into right into his chest plate almost, and just unable to hold on to it for the interception. So it's going to be 3rd and long for the Buffalo Bills here. That's going to be Flowers. So Flowers with a chance to intercept the ball, unable to hold on to it. But it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Buffalo Bills from the 42-yard line of New England. Anderson in shotgun, McCoy to his left, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 wide receivers to the bottom. Anderson, it's time to throw, throws it low to Clay. Clay with the reception to about the 48-yard line. So they're going to be short of the first down. Go Bills! Brian Tucker, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk again. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, as Charles Clay is slow to get up, going over to the sideline, trying to make sure that he's okay. As we know, Charles Clay has been injury plagued for his career in Buffalo. So we're hoping that he's okay as he gingerly walks over to the sideline. So 4th and about 5 for the Buffalo Bills here as Jorges again gets ready to punt the ball away to Edelman, who's waiting for it. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills trailing the New England Patriots 3-0. New England was unable to score on their first drive. Buffalo also was unable to score on their first drive. And then New England able to kick a field goal on their second drive, and this will be New England's 3rd drive as the ball bounces again into the end zone. So the Patriots will get it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. This one bounced around a little bit. Holmes tried to get there and dove for it in the end zone before it would get there. Unfortunately, it gets into the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for TB12 and the New England Patriots from the 20-yard line. Again, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Buffalo trailing the New England Patriots 3-0. This is why we need to stop in the field goals, however, because like I said, our offense is not going to wow you with points. Our offense is not going to wow you with big plays. Had a decent chunk play with McCoy. Again, wish Derek Anderson would have threw it better so McCoy could caught in stride and see what he would have done in the open field, because he did have room to run if he would have caught it and was able to stay on his feet. Unfortunately, the pass was just a little overthrown. McCoy able to adjust to the ball, make the catch, but unable to get yards after the catch due to the fact he had to fall to catch the ball. Again, Bledsoe versus Brady, battle for New England. I'm confused. I'm sorry. I mean, you're talking about Drew Bledsoe? I mean, I'm sure New England fans would say that Brady will win that battle any day of the week. You know, I enjoyed, 2003 when we first got Bledsoe, and that's the year we beat them, but. Brian Tucker, like I said, I do love those plays. I love opening up the playbook, but how often do you do that before it becomes your normal offense? It's no longer trick plays. It's a matter of, because the thing about trick plays, especially trick plays in the passing game, they take a long time to develop. That we saw that flea flicker, or whatever you want to call it, to Derek Anderson. I mean, Derek Anderson was sitting back there for a while. You get some pressure on him, he's a sitting duck basically, and then who knows what happens. So I do like seeing the trick plays. I do like seeing us opening up the offensive playbook, giving them something else to think about, even if that's it. But at some point, you do need to run a normal offense for a little bit, just so they're not constantly thinking this is a trick play, this is a trick play. But maybe, because, I mean, if they do start thinking that, then that's when those normal plays are open for you downfield. So, back from commercial break, 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Tom Brady under center. We have White in the backfield. Handoff is to White as he gets about 2 yards before he's taken down, this time by Latulei. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 yards with 1:30 to go. Oh, my goodness. I just don't like when they do stuff like this on TV. If you're watching, they're looking back at Tom Brady, and there's no need to do that for me. I just want football. So, but yeah, I mean, at some point, trick plays become normal, you know what I mean? And we don't want that. That's the last thing we want. So, welcome to Believers Talk. If you're new, my name is Joe. Please hit that subscribe button. We go live for all things Bills. We do these live streams, these live games, but we also do live reactions and things of that nature. Tom Brady in shotgun, run back to his right. Gets the ball off. The ball is behind White, so it's going to be incomplete. So a 3rd and 7 with 57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Again, a big chance here for the Buffalo Bills defense to get off the field. If you had told me at the end of the first quarter, I know it's not quite through. If you had told me at the end of the first quarter we were trailing New England 3-0, so that way we can get on this board here. So 3rd and 7, Brady in shotgun, White joining him in the backfield in motion to his right. You got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Bills send 4. pass rush is getting to Brady. Brady runs the ball, gets the first down as Tre'Davious White was coming on to try to get a hit, and I don't know how Tre'Davious White was unable to stop Brady. You know, I often wonder, even with these, especially with someone like Tom Brady, you know how much the NFL protects Tom Brady. I often wonder how often these defenders lay up thinking that the quarterback is going to slide down, and then when he doesn't, like, you know, you're out of position to make the tackle. So, you know, that's something that you have to think about. But Brady does run for the first down, gets the ball to the 31-yard line of New England. So it's going to be first down, 15 seconds to go. They're going to have to get one more play off. As the whistle blows, New England calls a timeout with 12 seconds to go. I guess the play clock might be running down. I'm not sure. But with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter, the New England Patriots call their first timeout. Again, they're going to have to get one play off here in the first quarter before the end of the quarter. Buffalo trailing New England 3-0. Tom Brady just scrambled for a first down. You hate hearing that, no matter who you are. If you're playing against Tom Brady, you hate hearing they scrambled for a first down. But he scrambles for a first down, about 8 yards to get the first down. Again, that was a big 3rd and 7 where the Bills could have stopped New England and forced a punt here. But again, if you would have told me that the Bills were down 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, I would be very happy with that. And I would take that. But here we are, 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. New England beating the Bills 3-0. 1st and 10 at about the 31-yard line as they get back from the timeout. Brady under center. You got White. We got I formation now. And the handoff is still to White. White takes up the middle. Edmonds meets him in the gap for about a 2-yard gain. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 for the New England Patriots on the other side to start the second quarter, with the Buffalo Bills up 3-0 with the New England Patriots up 3-0 on the Buffalo Bills. Again, better start than one would think for the Buffalo Bills. The only way we were going to stay in this game is if we made it a defensive struggle. So, yeah, Tom Brady at 997 yards rushing. Hope we don't see him get to 1,000 yards against us. That'll just be one more thing he did against the Buffalo Bills. Again, he has 28 wins against the Buffalo Bills. I mean, that's the most of any team. Obviously, you get more opportunities against those division foes, but we just haven't been able to put up much of a resistance. You know, this whole week, I want to talk about that game in 2003 where we shut them out. That was a great game. I still remember Adams chugging along to the end zone. That was fun to watch. But we have not had too many games like that. We have not had too many games where the Bills can say we've done something well against the New England Patriots. They've just had our number for, it seems like, forever now, for the past 18 years. We were able to beat them about 2-3 years ago when Tom Brady was out for the first 4 games with the suspension, when they had Brissett in. We were able to beat them in that game in 2003. We were able to beat them once with Rex Ryan in Week 17, but they only played Brady for the first half. So, I mean, I think those are our only 3 wins against New England in the past 18 years. So we need to be able to do better. The Patriots have pretty much controlled this division for the past 18 years, so we need to be able to beat them. Hey, Fox 87, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk again. If you're a new Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, like this video. Again, Monday Night Football, first Monday Night Football game in Buffalo in 20 years. We're looking forward to it. In 10 years. Not 20. Not yet. It hasn't been that long. It's been almost 20 years since we've won a Monday Night Football game, so it'd be nice to get off that schneid as well. Currently trailing New England 3-0. New England has the ball to start the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 8. This defense for Buffalo is doing a great job. The Bills running a few trick plays, probably about 6 or 7 direct snaps in that first quarter, whether it be to McCoy, we direct snapped it to Chris Ivory. I would personally like to see Marcus Murphy on the field. Would love to see what he can contribute to the run game. We saw him in the second half last week. Marcus Murphy got a little bit, I'm not going to say lucky, but got a little bit of a break, as it looked like he might have fumbled a kickoff return after the Patriots scored to make it 3-0, but was unable, but the replay showed that his elbow was down prior to the ball coming out. So got a little bit of a break there. We're able to move the ball downfield a little bit. On 2 of our drives so far, we've been able to move the ball to about midfield before we've been stalled. But New England start with the ball, so at the end of the second quarter, going into halftime, the Bills will start with the ball to start the second half. But the second quarter starts with Tom Brady in shotgun. We got White to his left, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, no one on the bottom. Fake handoff to White. Brady goes downfield. He has Edelman. No, I'm sorry, that's Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan gets inside the 40 into Bills territory. Huge game for Chris Hogan. First completion of the game for him. So that puts the ball inside Buffalo territory again. Need to be able to maybe press up on these wide receivers a little bit. Other than Gronkowski, these wide receivers are not that intimidating as far as stature. We need to be able to press up more and then try to play him one-on-one, have those two safeties back deep. I'm not sure if that was Edmonds' guy. I see Edmonds in the picture, but yeah, you want to see, everyone talking about Chris Hogan previously being a Buffalo Bill. Gets a huge gain there, gets inside the 40-yard line. Fake handoff on 1st and 10. Buffalo coming with the blitz, and then Brady throws it at the feet of an offensive lineman. I'm not sure where the nearest wide receiver was, so a lot of Bills players and the Bills fans, of course, yelling for an intentional grounding. Does not look like there is going to be intentional grounding. Yeah, no intentional grounding on the play. They ruled that Tom Brady was out of the pocket. I'm not sure about that. I didn't see Tom Brady move to his left or right. I just see him move backwards. But obviously the fans disagree with the call there, and so does Sean McDermott. He's showing his displeasure. But they ruled that Brady was out of the pocket, and so they make it 2nd and 10 now for the New England Patriots. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, yeah, he does move out of the pocket. So I think that's a good call or a good no call by the official. So we got Brady in shotgun on 2nd and 10. There's a flag down. Looks like it's gonna be a false start on New England. So it's going to make it 2nd and 15. So that's actually a huge penalty. So again, that's going to be on Ladrine and Waddle for New England. So yeah, that was a flag on New England. It's hard to see those. So you might want to hold on to that. If you have a recording option on your television, record that. I'm recording it now. I always record Bills games. But you want to record that, save it, archive it, because you might not see one again for a long time. So, excuse me, guys. Flag on New England makes this a 2nd and 15 now. For the Patriots. Again, a huge situation where the Bills need to be able to either at least get off the field or maybe force a field goal attempt on this drive. So Brady, I formation, fakes the handoff to White, and Edelman just down the middle of the field. Again, the middle of the field's kind of killing us so far early in this game. Gets about 16, 17 yards, gets the ball to the 20-yard line, and that's going to give you another New England Patriots first down. So with 14 minutes to go in the second quarter, you got New England Patriots 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line of Buffalo. I'm sorry, about the 25-yard line of Buffalo. Able to get the first down there, again, over the middle of the field. Edmonds, again, as I told you, one thing that I wish Edmonds would do a little bit better at, and he will, as he gets more reps in, is his coverage downfield. So we got I formation for the Patriots, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Gronk goes into motion. Handoff is to, is that White or Patterson? Oh, that's actually Banner. So Banner gets the handoff from Tom Brady. I forgot Tom Brady's name. Can you believe that? So, next Sunday in Buffalo, Chicago Bears coming to town. Go Bears. Hey, Brian Tucker. Hey, you know what? We'll be live for that game as well, so hope you join me there. I know you were with us on the stream yesterday as we did the Bears versus Jets, so we will give you that stream live next week as the Bears come into town to face the Bills. Bears did not look great in that first half, but the second half they came on strong. So it's really which team comes out. The team that came out in the first half, I think, the first half we have a chance to beat them. Shotgun formation. Pass goes to White. This time, Edmonds with a great tackle, able to break down the coverage and able to get to White right out of the backfield. So a completion for Tom Brady, but no yards on the play as Edmonds read the play. And again, shot out of a cannon. Edmonds' closing speed is something that doesn't get talked about enough. He has great closing speed, and he was able to get the tackle, and so it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the New England Patriots. Again, a huge chance for the Buffalo Bills to stop them to a potential field goal attempt here, keep it within a one-score game. As they screen it to Edelman. Edelman's tackled from behind on a great play as he's strung up from behind. Is that Phillips? Yeah, that's Phillips. Brandon Phillips, who we just recently got maybe 3-4 weeks ago, is able to run him down from behind and trip him up. So it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the New England Patriots look like they're going to have to settle for another field goal attempt. Huge if you're a Bills fan, because again, you want to keep this within one score as long as you can to give our offense a chance to score some points. So the field goal attempt is up, and the field goal is good. So with 11:46 to go, 11:47 to go in the second quarter, the New England Patriots lead the Buffalo Bills 6-0. Great job so far by the Bills defense, not letting them get in the end zone. We've had to run a couple trick plays on offense, so we want the offense to be able to move the ball a little bit more. Able to move the ball to about midfield on 2 of our possessions so far, but then forced to punt. As New England has kind of shut us down from that point on. Couple overthrows by Derek Anderson on open receivers. Kelvin Benjamin had a big overthrow on the first possession of the game for the Bills. Again, the Bills do start with the ball to start the second half, which is huge because the Patriots are one of the best teams at ending the half with a score and then coming out with a score to kind of put a team away. They're huge at doing that. So just the fact that we start with the ball in the second half is a win for the Bills. We don't have to worry about New England scoring to end the half, making it 13-0, let's say, and then coming out and making it 20-0 right after halftime. And then kind of putting that game away. Again, the Bills not going to wow you with their offense, not going to be able to put up a lot of points. So, Bills looking good, only down 1 score. The Bills defense, again, really looking good. Again, if this defense shows up more often, they need to recover from last week. Because if this defense shows up more often, we're going to be in games. We need to be able to get our offense to get some touchdowns, because again, we're looking at a team that we have players in the NFL who have scored more touchdowns than the Buffalo Bills team has, and as we're at week 8, that's just unacceptable. So that's just sad to see, sad to say. But it is what it is at this point. We need to be able to, we've run a lot of trick plays so far in this first half. I think we've run about 4 or 5 direct snaps. We had 3 direct snaps to McCoy so far, 1 to Chris Ivory. Won't be surprised if we saw 1 or 2 to Marcus Murphy at some point in this game. But again, Marcus Murphy basically just special teams at this point. I don't understand why. Again, last week in the second half of that Indianapolis Colts game, he looked really good. Excuse me. I'm not sure if we were playing against prevent defense or not, but still, it doesn't matter. You put him out there, see what you got. Again, if you're talking about trick plays, if you're talking about what plays to confuse the defense, you would put three running backs in the backfield and see what happens. You know what I mean? Especially with those direct snaps. You talk about Murphy, Ivory, and McCoy back there. Have McCoy in the middle. McCoy can hand it off. McCoy can run. That opens up a lot of different plays. I talked about, I'm a Notre Dame fan, and during the Notre Dame-Navy game on Saturday, the one thing that always scares me is that triple option. Navy runs that triple option better than anybody. If the Bills could get something like that going, it's not always going to work in the NFL because the linebackers are faster. I'll give you that. But if you can get going for a play or 2 or 3, it might surprise the defense and catch them off guard, get a huge run around the corner or even up the middle. We saw McCoy with about 1 or 2 plays up the middle that have given us a first down. So Buffalo getting ready to get the kickoff here. Buffalo trailing 6-0. Again, this is exactly, if you're a Bills fan, this is exactly what you want to see. Keep New England out of the end zone. Maybe give our offense a chance. Maybe we'll get a turnover on defense, something of that nature. But right now, 6-0 New England over Buffalo. They're getting ready to kick off the ball with 11:47 to go in the first half. Ball is going to go into the end zone. So Buffalo's going to start with the ball at the 25-yard line. There's a flag down. Not sure how there can be a flag on the kickoff unless there is a offsides on the kicking team. Looks like Gostkowski is staying on the field. So not sure if this is going to be on New England. Maybe we have a re-kick situation going on. I would personally just add it to the end of the run, which would be the 25-yard line, just because we've seen so many times in this situation a penalty against the kicking team. They re-kick off, and you actually get the ball in worse field position as the offense than you would have if you started at the 25. So there's a conference of officials going on right now. Not sure what's going on with this flag. Yeah, still not saying what this flag is for, and if the Bills will accept this penalty. Now, it is going to be an illegal formation or a false start on the Patriots. Bills need a turnover chain like the U last year. Miami is not doing as great this year. Still doing better than the Bills. I wouldn't mind being, what are they, 4-3, I believe, or 4-4 on the season. I really wouldn't mind that. But we have a legal formation on the Patriots on the kickoff. I'm glad I'm not a Patriots fan at this moment, because we all know how much illegal formation penalties irk me. And that's the second one for New England in this game. One even on special teams. I just don't understand how you can get an illegal formation penalty on a kickoff. And maybe that's why the officials were baffled. They couldn't believe it either. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the 30-yard line instead of the 25. So a little bit better field position for the Bills. Or no, they're going to have them re-kick it this time from the 30. If we do not start with the ball... If we do not start with the ball with at 25 or better, I am not going to be happy about this. I am not going to be happy about this at all. So they're going to kick it from the 30. It's going to be in play. We saw Marcus Murphy fumbled the last one. Luckily, his elbow was down before that happened. Oh, my gosh. All right, so this kick is received at the 2-yard line. All right, we get to the 32. Okay, so this is one of those rare moments where I'm not completely disappointed. So the Bills get the ball at the 32-yard line to start this possession. So it's going to be 1st and 10. My college football team is the U. Hey, I know, Catholics versus convicts. We've had our past, man. If you're a U fan, Notre Dame fan, we've had our past. Obviously, the past between the U and Notre Dame was happened before I was really born. So I can't speak too much to it. You guys beat us last year, and it wasn't even close if I recall. So we got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen to start. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Got McCoy to the right of Anderson. Benjamin comes into motion, so you have Clay and Benjamin to the top of the screen. It looks like you have Holmes and DeMarco to the bottom. Clay comes into motion to make it 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Benjamin at the top. Go one-on-one to Benjamin. Benjamin has the ball in his hand. It is knocked away at the last minute by the New England defender. Is that Chung out there on the coverage? No, I'm sorry, it's Stephon Gilmore, another ex-Buffalo Bill. So Stephon Gilmore with a great play. The ball could be thrown a little bit better. It's a little behind Kelvin Benjamin. Those are one of those balls where it's you keep saying, hey, you throw it up to Kelvin Benjamin, you have him go up and get it, he'll go up and get it for you. And I just haven't seen that so far this year. I don't think there's pass interference. There's no face guarding in the NFL if you don't put a hand on the receiver. And I think he did a good job there. McCoy gets a handoff, able to get a yard out of what seemed to be a 2 or 3 yard loss. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9. Again, this is more of that vanilla offense that we're talking about. And you do need to run that from time to time. You can't keep running trick plays. But McCoy gets one yard on the play. 6-time Pro Bowl selection. He has been in the Pro Bowl the past 5 years for Buffalo. Not exactly starting off like a Pro Bowl season this year with 2 injuries. Obviously, he's stopping a lot of his progression, but even the games he's been in, still yet to get 100 yards on the season. You got Anderson in shotgun. You got McCoy with him in the backfield. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. McCoy goes for a block. Got a pass to Zay Jones, caught over the middle, but it's only about a 2 or 3 yard gain before he's dragged down. So he's unable to get away from McCourty, who takes him down from behind. So it's going to become another 4th down. It'll be 4th and 6 for the Buffalo Bills, who will be forced to punt. 10:35 to go in the second quarter with the New England Patriots ahead of the Buffalo Bills, 6-0, as the Bills get ready to punt here. If I'm New England, if I'm Bill Belichick or I'm their special teams guy, I'm telling them beware of a fake punt in this situation. We're seeing a lot of trick plays from the Bills already. They don't. Jorges drops the ball, but is able to pick it back up and punts it away. But it's going to be a short punt down inside the 40-yard line. So Jorges drops the ball at the snap, able to pick it up and punt it away. Not the greatest punt, though, as he just gets inside the 40-yard line to about the Bills' 38. But you'd rather that than a block. The ages were awesome at the U, absolutely. And yes, Brian Tugg, you are correct. Tonight is Thurman Thomas night. They're going to retire his number at halftime. So really look forward to that ceremony as well. Probably won't see it on TV. They'll probably be doing statistics and things like that. But I'll definitely look forward to seeing some tweets about that, some video about that throughout the week. So I look forward to that. Congratulations, Thurman Thomas. Fake drop and punt. It was. But Jorges sometimes has had trouble on special teams. He's had one punt block, that one field goal that he thought was a fake when it wasn't a fake against Tennessee. Not sure what that was still to this day. And then that there. Again, probably a cold day in Buffalo. I didn't get the weather report in Buffalo, so not always easy to hold on to the ball sometimes when it's cold. But But the punt did go away. It gets inside the 40-yard line. So let's see if that defense can step up. Fox 87, I did see your request about a pass interference on that play to Benjamin. I didn't think there was pass interference personally. I thought Stephon Gilmore did a good job. Anderson does need to do a better job throwing that ball where Benjamin can get it. Maybe throw it up a little higher. But other than that, no, I thought it was all right. Stephon Gilmore with some good coverage downfield. And now we punt. So hopefully this defense can continue to hold. Getting some funny text, guys. Hopefully the Bills can continue to hold this Patriots team because, again, this offense for Buffalo is not going to get a lot of points. I mean, we're looking at potentially, there's still over 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, but this would be the fifth first half where we're shut out if we don't get points, guys. And again, you're not going games that way. We need to get off to a much faster start than we did. Sooner or later, this New England offense is just going to wear out this defense. And, we just want an answer for it. We've already seen the middle of the field kind of open up for Julian Edelman, Chris Hogan. We've seen some big plays downfield. We still haven't seen Gronkowski yet. We still haven't seen a single completion to Gronkowski. There was that one attempt to him at the goal when they had the ball third and goal at the 5 that Milano was intercepted. But we need to maybe get a defensive turnover here. We need to be able to step up a little bit on defense. The defense needs to help the offense out. I know I say that a lot. We all say that a lot. And I don't like thinking that way. I don't want to blame our defense for anything, but our offense needs help. That Minnesota game, we had a lot of short fields, and that's kind of what this defense needs to do in this game to give us a chance to win. So Tom Brady and shotgun, you got running back to his right, and it's actually the fullback, number 46, who gets the screen pass. It's going to be Devlin, I think is the name. Devlin, number 46. If you're a Patriots fan, you can help me out with that. But yeah, he gets the screen pass, and he actually bulldozers over Edmonds before he gets tackled at the 45-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and 3 for the New England Patriots. No pressure on Tom Brady, unable to find Edelman, and there's no flag for pass interference. No, there is a flag for pass interference. Edmonds is going to get called for pass interference on this play as he was riding over the back of Edelman as that pass was coming in. So it's going to be a first down for New England. They're calling a 5-yard penalty, so they're just calling a holding on Edmonds. So they're just giving 5 yards, but it's still going to be a first down as the New England Patriots get the ball at about the 46-yard line. So already close to midfield. He just trucked 2 guys. Well, not really. Milano came in and got the tackle, but he definitely trucked Edmonds. Milano just came in and helped him out with the tackle. Edmonds still able to hold on to his feet there as he's making the tackle, but he definitely trucked Edmonds for sure. So you got Tom Brady under center. You got White in the backfield. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Gronk to the bottom. Gronk comes in motion, acts as the fullback as White gets the ball into Buffalo territory as the penalty actually moved the ball to the 50-yard line. So gets about a 2-yard gain, gets to the 48 of Buffalo. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the New England Patriots. 9:28 to go in the second quarter. Again, the Bills will start with the ball in the second half. However, you don't want to see the Patriots score a touchdown here. This offense for Buffalo. Love to see our defense maybe come up with a turnover here. But New England's normally good with protecting the football as they have 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Patterson goes into motion, fakes it to him. Screen pass is set up to White. White has blockers in front of him, is able to get inside the 35-yard line before he is tackled by Tre'Davious White. So it's going to be a first down for New England inside the 35-yard line. Again, set up the screen pretty nicely. Cutterell Patterson came into motion. They faked the handoff to him as he was coming across. And then White went out for a screen to the left. And some of the defenders, the linebackers, fell for the fake handoff, so they were out of position to make the tackle. Again, you see Edmonds getting put out of position on that play and getting kind of rocked on a block there. Tre'Davious White comes up, trips him up. So it's going to be 1st and 10 New England inside the 35-yard line with 8:19 to go in the first half. At the 33-yard line, fake handoff. Brady in shotgun formation. First completion to Gronk. Gets another first down as he gets 11 yards before he is tackled. Decent defensive coverage downfield, but again, this is what New England's going to do to you. They're just going to, it might take a little bit for their offense to get going, but once it gets going, it's going to be darn near impossible to stop. So hide with the coverage and with the tackle on the play. Again, not bad coverage, but when you're talking about someone with the physical presence of Gronk, they actually say he had 4 targets so far today. 1 reception, that one for 11 yards, so his first reception of the day. But when you have someone that's physically imposing as Gronk, it's really hard to find that matchup. We're hoping at some point Edmonds can be that guy, but he was not covering on that play. So Brady goes into shotgun on this 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line, fakes the handoff to White, who's back in there with them. Brady's getting sacked, and he's sacked by Lorenzo Alexander, who comes in and almost strips the ball away, but Lorenzo Alexander and Phillips will both get credit for the sack there as they sack Tom Brady for the first time today. Again, getting that pressure on Tom Brady. I'm sorry, Julia. It's getting late for some people, especially if you're old. Anyway, so but great play by the Buffalo Bills there to get the sack on Tom Brady. That's going to be his. I know it's not saying much about how many sacks he's had this year. So, but great play by Lorenzo Alexander. He's going to make this a long 2nd down for the New England Patriots. Fake handoff to White again. Get more pressure on Tom Brady. Pass is deflected, and then it's incomplete. Again, intended for Devlin, their fullback, but great job there. So it's going to bring up a long 3rd down. Maybe able to stop him to a field goal again, but even a field goal in this instance makes it a 2-possession game. Defense doing a great job stopping him to field goals instead of touchdowns. However, if you don't want to trade field goals for touchdowns, I agree with that, but you also don't want to trade field goals for 0 points on the other end. Sooner or later, if they win 15-0 on 5 field goals, I think they're okay with that. But Brady in shotgun, lone guy in the backfield, 5 wide receivers set. Pass is caught by Edelman, has a long way to go before the 1st down. He is tackled at the 20-yard line by Hyde and Poyer. And now there's some if the Bills get an unsportsmanlike penalty and give them a 1st down, I'm going to be so mad. It's going to be insane. I cannot believe that we have to break up this team right now. We have to break them up from... Listen, let them taunt you. Let them hit you. Let them get the 15-yard penalties. But, man, we didn't, so I'm happy about that, but... Man. Again, just Carlos Hyde getting in the face. Not Carlos Hyde, I'm sorry. Micah Hyde getting in the face of one of their offensive linemen. First of all, it's not a smart matchup for Hyde, but also you just don't want to get a 15-yard penalty and give Tom Brady extra downs. Field goal is up and good for the Patriots. So with 5:42 to go in the 1st half, the Patriots lead Buffalo Bills 9-0. Again, great job by the defense. The defense continues to impress. However, this offense is unable to get scores on the points on the board. This does leave the opportunity to score, get a touchdown, you're right back in this game. But man, this offense needs to show something. Needs to get the ball past midfield and needs to be able to get into the end zone to make this a game. Before we can even consider making this game, we have to score some points. We've already been shut out once this year. We've lost the game 47-3. We lost last week. What was it? 33-3. I forget what it was last week. It was again embarrassing. It's just you need to be able to score points in this league. It's just not going to happen with this offense the way it is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we have to do to score some points. Normally, even if you're in a low like this, at some point you break out of it. But man, it's just not happening. 37-5 last week. 37-5 last week. We need to be able to score points. Last time we scored a touchdown was late against Houston. We've gone 6 quarters now without a touchdown. That's embarrassing. Just embarrassing. So, again, the Bills trailing 9-0, about 5.5 to go in the 1st half. The Buffalo Bills will start with the ball to start the 2nd half, so this would be a good opportunity. Maybe get a 5-minute drive going, ends in some points, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. But we need to be able to get some yards, get some points on the board as this team trailing 9-0 currently to New England Patriots. New England's okay with this type of game if they keep scoring and the Bills don't. Again, this New England defense was 27th in the league. We need to be able to take advantage of that. I'm back. My phone died. Welcome back, Myth. I didn't even know you left, except for there was no comments, so I'm happy to have you back. I'm not sure if you'll be able to watch the whole game with us, but I hope you are. As the Bills trail currently 9-0. Maybe it'll give you something to be excited about tomorrow. It'd be nice to get this win, wouldn't it? It would be impressive if you ask me to get this win, but not looking good as far as the offense is concerned at this point. Unable to put up any points. As New England is beating us 9-0. Tom Brady currently has 159 passing yards, 16-25, and Derek Anderson only has 8 attempts to Tom Brady's 25. I know we want to run the ball more. I get that, but at what cost? We don't have that many offensive plays, so it's hard to say. what we're going to do. McCoy has 5 rushes for 8 yards. That's not going to get done. He has 1 reception for 24 yards. That was pretty nice, but need to be able to have more productivity of our offense. Chris Ivory has 1 carry for 4 yards. As we get ready to come back from the commercial break, they are showing some Thurman Thomas highlights, which, again, always will make you happy. They do show the last time the Bills won a Monday Night Football game at home, Thurman Thomas was playing, so that should tell you a lot. So the kickoff goes into the end zone, so Buffalo will start with the ball with 5:42 remaining in the first half at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. I do see Pegula and Chris Berman with Thurman Thomas, so that's cool to see. Always a huge Chris Berman fan. If you're a Bills fan, you know that Chris Berman just has ties with Buffalo, so you're always appreciative to see Chris Berman there. The picture behind me on the wall is from when they did Bruce Smith's retirement, so I always have a sentimental value with that. I always enjoy seeing that picture, but we need to see his offense do something right now. I'm sure Thurman Thomas would love to see his offense do something. As Derek Anderson is under center, you got 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, McCoy in the backfield. McCoy gets the ball, tries to break out to the right-hand side, gets about 4 yards before he's forced out of bounds. 3 yards before he's forced out of bounds. They keep doing these wide receivers keep coming in motion as the snap goes off. At some point, we're going to have to try to give the wide receiver the ball and see what he can get on the other side to see if maybe we throw New England off. If Buffalo wins, I jump off my dock into Saltwater Canal. Hey, you know what? You hold your end of the bargain on that one, okay? I just need video proof if we win this game. I need video evidence that you did that. So, contract off Terrell Pryor. We'll see how fast he'll be available if he signs that contract. Shotgun formation. McCoy gets nowhere, gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. McCoy got the ball, ran into the line, and then just fell down. So I'm not sure if he got tripped at the line by another player, but he tried to get up. It was almost like he didn't get touched by a New England Patriot, but then a Patriot was there to touch him down before he could get up. So currently the Bills are 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. Average yards to go is 10.3 yards. So again, we need to stay out of those situations. Currently 3rd and 6. This is a little bit better, but again, still an obvious passing situation as we are in shotgun. We have 3 wide receivers bottom of the screen, McCoy in the backfield with Derek Anderson, and then Benjamin to the top of the screen by himself. So 3rd and 6, snaps off. Anderson going deep, has a man, is that Andre Holmes? Yeah, Andre Holmes for the first down, about a 20-yard gain before he gets out of bounds. So it's going to be a 1st down Buffalo for the first 3rd down, first time we got a 3rd down all day. So that gets us to midfield. Is that midfield? I'm trying to see right now. The camera angle isn't helping me see right now. I think, we get the ball to midfield where we've been able to get the ball pretty much all day. We've been able to get the ball to midfield. It's just beyond that we've been struggling. So Spencer Jean-Pierre, welcome to Believers Talk. Pats fan, that's fine. Again, you want to hit that subscribe button because we will be going live not only for this game, but when we go into New England in a few weeks to play the Patriots there. Derek Anderson heads, he threw the ball, faked the handoff, and then the pass is incomplete down the field. I'm just showing a fun little caption of the quarterbacks going down the Niagara Falls right now. It's cute to see, I guess. It's cute to see, but they do have a good point, and I brought up this point when people talk about firing Brian Dable. In 8 weeks, we've had 3 different quarterbacks start for us. I mean, you can't always blame the offensive coordinator when that's the case. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Buffalo, 3:40 to go in the first half. Again, able to get the ball to midfield on 3 drives so far in this first half, just unable to get past midfield as we hand the ball off to Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory cuts back, gets the ball to the 45-yard line before he's taken down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and a little more manageable. We just saw on that 3rd and 6, we were able to convert. First 3rd down conversion, that was the word I was looking for a little bit earlier. So we're able to see it's now going to be a 3rd and 4 as the ball's at the 44-yard line. It'll be an interesting, happy Bears fan here. Hey, congratulations to the Bears yesterday. McCoy sucks in the pass game. I mean, he hasn't always been that way, so it might be something getting back from injury. We did see McCoy with a great play earlier in the pass game. Would have been nice if Anderson would have put the ball, get a little more touch on the ball, so we would have had time to run after. So we have Anderson in shotgun formation, Ivory to his left, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Pass is caught by Zay Jones. Zay Jones able to get inside the 35-yard line. So we are to move the ball a little bit here on this drive. Get the ball inside the 35-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10. That's our second 1st and 10. That's our second 3rd down conversion on this drive. A great pass to Zay Jones. That's his 3rd or 4th catch in this game. You know, we want to see, us as Bills fans, we're trying to give Zay Jones the benefit of the doubt. We want to see him keep doing better. And that's another 1st down for the Bills inside the 35-yard line. So we're moving the ball, getting it in Patriots side of the ball, and we'll see what we can do now with the ball 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. So we have Anderson in shotgun, Ivory to his right, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, one wide receiver to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Buffalo calls their last timeout of the half. 2:19 to go. Buffalo calls their last timeout. Not a big deal at this moment, just because of where we're out in the field. We should have plenty of time to score here without any timeouts. And, again, I'm not concerned about when we use our timeouts. We want to make sure we have everything figured out at the line of scrimmage before we snap the ball or before we create a 5-yard penalty. Do not want to start with 1st and long due to a penalty or something of that nature. Want those dead ball fouls to be limited, which they have been so far in this game. For the Buffalo Bills, we have seen a couple for the Patriots, a couple illegal formations on the Patriots, believe it or not. No illegal formation penalties yet on the Bills. I will let you know when that happens because you'll hear me yell and get upset. But Shut It Patriots, we heard that song. I mean, you know, we want to stop them from singing, we got to beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Patriots have every right to sing that song. I mean, all Boston does is win championships this decade, or this century. If you think about basketball with the Celtics and with the Red Sox. Anderson in shotgun formation, throws the ball to McCoy. McCoy gets to the 31-yard line before he's taken down by 2 Patriots defenders. He just gets down. So that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning with the Buffalo Bills threatening a little bit here. Score is 9-0 New England, but the Bills do have the ball, and they're at the 31-yard line of New England. So the Buffalo Bills threatening a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 8 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I mean, big thing here, Bull Moose. You're absolutely right. No turnovers. We know we almost got a guaranteed 3 points here with Stephen Hauschka. You don't want to say too much. I mean, we've seen Tucker miss his first extra point of the year. But, you know, you almost guarantee yourself with 3 points when you have house money back there. But at the same time, you want to be able to try to score a touchdown in this drive. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Buffalo will get the ball to start the second half as well. Maybe we could pull a New England score right before the end of halftime and then score to start the second half. Maybe make it 14-9, whatever the case may be. Make this a game because we know that New England's going to score. It'd be great if we kept them out of the end zone all game. I just don't know if that's possible. But so far, we're doing a good job. Our defense is doing this bend, not break thing, and it's working. Again, for the defense, it's working. Our offense needs to score to make it work even better in our favor. So, get Brady, call the goodness out. Well, we have a sack on Brady already in this game. We've knocked him down a few times in this game. So that's been good to see. Even the plays where he's been able to get it off before he gets hit, we got some good illegal hits on Tom Brady. We did see him run for, I think it was about 7-8 yards on a 3rd and 6 to pick up a first down. So that was a little disappointing. I did in my pregame show for this game, I did talk about how this is one of those times this season when we're not facing a mobile quarterback, and that's still true. Tom Brady's not a mobile quarterback. He'll never confuse you for one. But you can't just leave the middle of the field wide open. I mean, you're not going to spy Tom Brady, but at the same time, you do need to have someone there. You have to have someone looking in the backfield for when he does run. That was a big opportunity to get off the field there. Obviously, we still stopped him to a field goal on that drive, but still would have given us a little bit more time here. But at this point, it is what it is. 9-0 New England as we're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live for every single Buffalo Bills game. We do post-game, we do pre-game, and we do a live play-by-play. Also, come on here live when there's any big Bills news. We want to go live, blitzing on Brady. That's what we want to do. Blitzkrieg on Brady. That's what we want to do. But anyway, we do go live. We know trade deadline's just a little bit over or a little bit under 2 days away. So we want to be sure to be on here live when any trade news happen. Will the Bills trade LaShawn McCoy? Will they trade Kelvin Benjamin? What do you guys think? What do you guys think the Bills are going to do come trade deadline? Let me know. I personally don't see anything happening. Maybe trading a pick or two to get some more players, but at the same time, I look at, we're talking about picking up some wide receivers in free agency. Wouldn't be doing that if we were looking to trade to get somebody. So, and we all know how much Bean loves his draft pick. So we're back in the 2-minute warning. Anderson in shotgun. Finds DeMarco. DeMarco able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more as the clock keeps running. Maybe a yard on the play. So it's going to be third down for the Buffalo Bills. 1:48 to go in the first half. The clock has stopped, so I'm not sure if the Patriots called timeout. It looks like the Patriots have called timeout. Try to leave some time on the clock to score, stop them here on this third down, kick a field goal, and then maybe score on the other side of the ball to kind of deflate the Buffalo Bills a little bit. But run pass options equals TD. Well, we'll see. I don't know if Derek Anderson's great with the run pass option. I don't know how much of a threat he is to run at least. When you talk about the run pass option last year, you're talking about the Eagles with Nick Foles and Carson Wentz have a little bit more mobility than Derek Anderson. So has Bruce Smith got a sack? No, Bruce Smith has not got a sack in this game yet. He is looking to bolster his numbers. He's looking at that 200 sack number. He's trying to get another one or two. So he might come out of retirement soon, but the only way he'll come out of retirement is if the Bills sign him. Right now, we just don't have the cap space to do that. It's the biggest problem. So, but welcome to Believers Talk if you're new. Third down, we got Anderson going in shotgun. You got McCoy on his right. Two wide receivers to the top of the screen. Zay Jones, and it looks like Charles Clay at the bottom. They are going to run again with McCoy. Part of me likes this play. You want to be aggressive. But at the same time, you want New England to have to use that last timeout if they want to try to score. But we all know that Tom Brady doesn't need a lot of time to score. So I don't know. Part of me says you want to be aggressive there. You want to try to get the first down. He does get the ball inside the 30-yard line to about the 29. So maybe a little bit of an easier field goal attempt for Stephen Hauschka. But 4th and 6 coming up again. Not sure how much I like that play call. New England does use their last time out, so that's going to leave them with time if they want to try to score. Fake field goal, kicker pass. No, we tried that. Well, Jorge's tried that once. I'm not going to say the team tried it. The punter tried it, and it didn't work out so well. I'm just looking for a field goal here, get points on the board, and see what happens. But yeah, a little disappointing as far as, it's funny, like the whole first quarter we were so aggressive with those direct snaps, with the flea flicker and all that, and now all of a sudden we're not being aggressive and we're settling for a field goal in a potential spot to get 6. Kick is up, and Hauschka nails it right through the middle as expected. Stephen Hauschmoney, 47-yard attempt, puts the Buffalo Bills on the board. So with 1:39 to go in the first half, the New England Patriots lead the Buffalo Bills 9-3. Welcome to Monday Night Football. Welcome to Believers Talk. If you're new, my name is Joe. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And just that really helps me out when it comes to this YouTube thing. I appreciate all your support. No timeouts and 1:39 is an attorney for Tom Brady. You're absolutely right. And that's the problem. I don't know why we weren't a little more aggressive. We know Stephen Hauschka can make a 50-yard field goal. And the wind was in his favor. So we know that's going to happen. Don't know why we don't try to be a little bit more aggressive. But I'm sure that McDermott and Dable talked about it at the timeout, because New England did just call timeout, and they felt that was the best play. And you know what? That's fine. That does bring us to within one score. We know that we do get the ball to start the second half, so it's up to our defense just to stop them in this final 1:39. So we'll see if they can do that. But again, this is normally where New England's at their best, inside 2 minutes on both halves to score. So Hauschmoney puts us on the board, 47-yard field goal, 9-3, 1:39 to go in the first half. New England has no more timeouts. But again, as we know, Tom Brady does not need a lot of time to bring the ball downfield. Even a field goal at this juncture in the game would be devastating if you're a Bills fan. I mean, I hate to say that, but the way our offense plays, it's not like it's that great. It is a returnable kick. They return it to the 25-yard line. So that's a way to waste 4 or 5 seconds at least. Instead of just giving them the easy touchback, making them return the kick. So there's 1:33 to go in the first half. The Bills still trailing 9-3. No touchdowns in this game yet. The Bills have stopped New England at 3 field goals. Buffalo has been able to drive the ball a little bit downfield, gets to about midfield, and then has to punt away. That last drive, a couple big plays, big third down conversion by Zay Jones, and we were able to get the first down and get the field goal. So it's going to be 9-3. 1:33 to go. Tom Brady in shotgun, 4 wide receivers set. White in the backfield with him to his right. You got Gronk and Edelman up top. Brady has plenty of time, and he finds Edelman in the middle of the field again, gets the ball to the 45-yard line on first down. So 1:24 to go in the first half, and they're already pretty close to midfield. So we need to be able to stop them. We cannot let them score here. Again, the fans are loud. The fans are doing their part. I love seeing that. Snap to Brady. Brady has time to throw again. Pass is complete. Looks like he to Josh Gordon. Gordon gets about 9 yards before he's tackled. So already in Buffalo territory with less than a minute to go in the first half. But again, a field goal here does kind of cut the wind out of the sail of the Buffalo Bills, who were just able to drive and get that field goal that will make it a 2-possession game again, as this game is currently 9-3, 50 seconds to go in the first half. Brady and shotgun, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Trying to get some pressure on Brady, unable to do so. Gronk with a catch, gets it to about the 36-yard line before Edmonds brings him down. 43 seconds to go. Still plenty of time in this first half if you're Tom Brady. So, again, already in field goal range at about the 36-yard line. The good news is the wind would be against them, against Gostkowski, but right now the Bills have not shown any way to stop New England from getting yards as they complete a screen pass to White. Good tackle by Milano on the play. Gets the ball to the 32-yard line with 20 seconds to go. Brady coming up to the line yelling for a spike here. Can't let them fool us as they spike the ball. 15 seconds to go in the first half. New England already beating the Buffalo Bills 9-3. Have the ball in field goal range already. Looking to extend that lead. Possibly getting the ball in the end zone here with 15 seconds to go in the first half. No timeouts for the New England Patriots. So maybe we could try to tackle them and bounce here. Maybe they won't have time to get back to the line of scrimmage. Something like that. It's Gostkowski. Win doesn't matter. I will never say win don't matter. I just saw Justin Tucker miss an extra point. His first of his career. I mean, Justin Tucker is a much better kicker than Gostkowski. I'll give Gostkowski credit, but and he just missed an extra point. Nothing's a giving in the NFL. So Brady and shotgun again. Passes it downfield, incomplete for Gronkowski. Gronkowski unable to stretch out for the pass. So 10 seconds to go in the first half. Playing prevent was stupid. I actually think so too. I'm not sure we were playing a full prevent there, but we definitely let them get to midfield pretty easily with 10 seconds to go in the first half. It looks like they'll bring Gostkowski out now. So good job to not let them score a touchdown. But again, another field goal attempt would make this game 12-3. If you have Gostkowski on your fantasy team, you're really excited, as he is already 3 for 3 in the first half, possibly going to be 3 for 4. It's going to be a 50-yard attempt. The wind is going 9 miles an hour. I can't believe they have a wind thing at the game, but they do. The kick is up, and the kick's no good. So for it not mattering, for the wind not mattering, it kind of mattered there. So Gostkowski misses a 50-yarder with 5 seconds to go in the first half. The Buffalo Bills, oh, there is a flag down. All right, holding on the offense. That penalty is going to be declined, and it's going to be first down Buffalo. Do you put up a Hail Mary at this point? I don't think Anderson has the arm for a Hail Mary, but the field goal is no good. And the Buffalo Bills will probably go into halftime trailing 9-3. Again, same thing with the first quarter. If you were told me at halftime we were trailing by 6, I would have definitely would have taken that. So great job so far by the Buffalo Bills. 5 seconds to go in the first half. It looks like the Bills might just take a knee here. And going to halftime down 6, and I'm okay with that at this point. So Anderson it looks like Anderson's going to take a knee there in the victory formation. Unable to get to the victory formation a lot at end of games for the Buffalo Bills, so we thought we would just do it at halftime so we know what it felt like. As the Buffalo Bills going to halftime down 9-3, the Buffalo Bills will be receiving the ball to start the second half as we get ready for, as we get ready for the Thurman Thomas retirement ceremony, as they get ready to retire Thurman Thomas's jersey. Welcome to Believe It's Talk. If you're a new, thank you for joining me. I have 34 people watching right now. I really do appreciate the support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We do go live for every single Buffalo Bills game. If you were with me yesterday during yesterday's stream, on days the Bills have off, so we have a bye week coming up, week 11. I believe it's week 11. Maybe we'll do something where I put on Twitter, which I did yesterday, what game you want me to live stream. I'll live stream play for that game as well. So we try to do all Bills news here. We'll try to keep you updated on other news as well. If you go onto our Twitter account, we keep you updated on all Buffalo news, all Buffalo sports news. You're talking about the Buffalo Bills, you're talking about the Buffalo Sabres, you're talking about the Buffalo Bulls, both basketball and football, as the Buffalo Bulls try to go 8-1 tomorrow. I will have that game on here, as I will do a post game of this Buffalo Bills game. I'll do the post game of that during the Bulls game, give you a little bit of a reaction there to that as well. Maybe not play by play, but I'll keep you up to date on what's going on in that game as well. So again, welcome to Believe It's Talk. If you're new, you want to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification button, follow us on Twitter. If you're a Bills fan, you definitely want to stay here because we'll keep you updated. 2 days to the trade deadline. let me know what you guys think. We're sitting here at halftime. Need something to talk about. What do you guys think? What do you think the Bills will do before the trade deadline, or do you think they won't do anything? I want to know your opinion. I have my opinion. I'll let you guys know. Do the Chiefs game during the bye week? Well, I have to see what's going on during the bye week. I'm not sure if they play at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'll see what time they play during the Bills bye week, and maybe I will do the Chiefs game. We'll see what's going on. But I will definitely let you guys know before that game happens to see what I'm up to. They're talking about the Bills' defense right now, who's, again, playing outstanding. Bills started this game. The Patriots started with the ball, got a quick first down, and then the Bills were able to stop them and had them punt. Bills were able to get the ball to about midfield, had a nice chunk run by LaShawn McCoy, and got the ball close to midfield before they were stopped. Punted the ball back to New England. New England, I say sign Kaepernick. Okay, sign a quarterback who hasn't played in 2 years. I don't think we're in a position to sign another quarterback who is just not ready to play football. That's my opinion. We have Josh Allen, who might be the best quarterback currently on our roster. Nathan Peterman, I still don't know why he's there. I have no idea why Nathan Peterman's there. We should have definitely. I mean, if you had told me we were signing Kaepernick 2-3 years ago, or 2-3 weeks ago, and we got rid of Peterman, I would have been okay with that, because what do we have to lose at that point? But yeah, Buffalo second half. We're still in this one, man. 9-3 at halftime. Buffalo starts with the ball, starts the second half. We are definitely in this game, and the offense was able to get a little momentum to end the first half there to get that field goal, get on the board. Let's see if what this offense can do. Again, the first half we saw about 4 or 5 direct snaps, 3 of them to LaShawn McCoy, 1 to Chris Ivory. We'll see if we do more of that. We had Marcus Murphy get a little, I won't say lucky again, but he thought we had the New England Patriots had a recovered fumble. The review showed that his arm was down prior to the fumble, so we got a little fortunate there. Monday Night Football for Chiefs on Bills bye week. You know what? Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what I'm up to that Monday night. Normally I don't do the Monday night game. Again, normally I stick to the Bills games. I know that our friends over at the Sports Fury, I know they normally do primetime games on YouTube. So if you haven't checked them out, you want to check them out as well. I know they're doing the Bills game on Twitch, I think it's called. So you might want to check them out there. But right now we got the Bills, Patriots. The Patriots leading the Bills 9-3. With the second half kickoff coming to the Buffalo Bills. So I don't think there will be much activity from the Bills as far as trades go. Cowboys were looking at about 3 wide receivers, and they got Cooper. So yeah, how about Cooper for a first round pick? That was a trade for Jameis Winston for Bucks. Wait, what? Get number 1 pick next year? Oh, get number 1 pick next year. Are we giving up on Josh Allen already? I just don't know why we would do that. But we'll see. I'm not willing to give up on Josh Allen already. We do have Anderson in there, and he's doing fine as a serviceable job as a backup quarterback. Only issue is I would have wished we would have got him a little bit sooner than we did. We got him week 5 or 6. That's way too big of a trade. They would never do that. Terrell Pryor could be a good signing. You never know. I mean, again, earlier this year, everyone was talking about how we need to get more wide receivers. Well, here's a chance to get one, and it's probably the best you're going to do this late in the season as far as talent-wise goes. I mean, the Patriots seem to have struck a little bit of gold when they signed Josh Gordon. No one knew what to make of him, as he's been in and out of the league for the past 3 or 4 years. But they seem to do all right there. He seems the past couple weeks to have done all right for them. And maybe the Bills should have run at him. Who knows? But we didn't. And again, would Josh Gordon be doing nearly as well as he in the Bills offense as he is in New England? So of course not. There's no way that you would say that, because the Bills just don't have the quarterback play or the scheming play that they do over in New England. You look at New England's offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels. He was getting ready to be a head coach But he decided to back out at the last second, give our boy Frank Reich a chance to be head coach over Indianapolis. Glad to see he's doing all right. Wish he wouldn't have done so well last week against the Bills, but other than that, wish him nothing but the best, of course. And then, you're looking about Brian Daboll. I mean, you look at his track record as in offenses in the NFL as an offensive coordinator, not the greatest. So their offensive scheming is a little bit better. And again, this is our first year, and this is our third quarterback already this year. So we don't have TB12. Makes play calling probably a little bit easier for any offensive coordinator, for probably me if I was offensive coordinator. So, we'll see what happens. But, so I don't think Josh Gilmore done nearly as well in the Buffalo Bills offense, but would it still have been worth giving him a shot? Probably. As they show a little bit of the Thurman Thomas retirement. Winston is a joke to jokers. I heard on ESPN Radio earlier today, why wouldn't the Jaguars give up a 4th-round pick for him? And it's a fair thought. Jameis Winston has put up numbers before, so if you lose a 4th-round pick to play with a Jacksonville team who is currently 3-5, but made the AFC Championship game last year, so they're not that far removed. I don't know. What's that? Why are we seeing Bush and not Thurman? Somewhere alive? I have no idea what we're talking about. 4-12 career. Who's that? Winston's not 4-12 for his career. He started more games than 16. I think. No, I don't want to say that for sure, but I'm pretty sure Jameis Winston started more than 16 games in his career. I go look up. I put Winston first, and wants to give me Winston Churchill. No thanks. I said we try to bring Jim Kelly out of retirement. Heard someone want to bring Bruce Smith out of retirement earlier too. So again, just that salary cap situation. They'll ask for way too much money. Buffalo Bills with all that dead cap money, just unable to afford such talent at this time. Maybe you're looking at next year. Maybe we'll get Bruce Smith back. Maybe we'll get Jim Kelly back. Get the whole gang back together. Maybe we'll bring back Andre Reed and James Lofton and Don Beebe. And just see what we have. See what we have there. Our offense won't look that much worse than it does now. Currently the 31st ranked offense going into this week. So, Chad Kelly. Okay, well, why not? Him too. Maybe we'll bring his uncle in so he has someone to learn from. You know what I mean? So, but I think there's more to that Chad Kelly situation, that legal issue, than what's on the surface. So I would wait on that to see what that's all about. He accidentally went into someone's house. I don't know about all that and how fast Denver cut him. That leads me to believe that possibly there's something more to that. That's not my opinion, though. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong. And plus, you go back to his college days, he was a troublemaker in college too. Not sure if you want that kind of player on your team, but Bills were cowards not to sign Kelly. Wow, really? Cowards. I wanted Chad Kelly too. I believe Chad Kelly was Mr. Irrelevant in the draft that he came out 2 years ago. And I wanted him too, but we knew as soon as we picked up Nathan Peterman and playing Monday morning quarterback here, why not pick up Chad Kelly over Nathan Peterman? Shoot. How much worse could it have been? But we knew that if when we picked up Peterman, we knew we weren't going to get Chad Kelly. We're not going to pick up two quarterbacks in the same draft. We're not the Broncos. And we saw how well it worked out for the Broncos, too. Neither quarterback turned out to be all that great. And, it didn't work out too well for them. So, but now I'm looking at Jameis Winston's stats because now I'm curious what his overall record is in his career. Because, again, I feel like he has started more than 16 games in his career. So I'll go to ProFootballReference.com to see what they say. Yeah, he's 19-29 career, which isn't good, but it's better than 4-16 or whatever you said there. So, again, welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you have not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well as we go live every game for Buffalo Bills Live play-by-play and reaction. Cannot show you the game, unfortunately, due to the fact there are copyright restrictions, as they're actually just pointing out now on commercial break. But I do enjoy bringing you these play-by-plays, especially for those market games. Obviously, if you can watch these Monday Night Football games if you have cable on ESPN. But I do enjoy giving you all these games play-by-play, getting some reaction from you guys as well. I always love hearing from the fans. Thank you for making this channel a success, the success it is right now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It always helps out the channel, guys. Looking to help out the channel as much as we can, get more viewers, get the word out there. So share this as well. If you haven't already shared this with your friends and family, share this on your social media sites. Let them know we are here to give you the second half of this Monday Night Football game and all Buffalo Bills games this season. I will be live in Buffalo for the Jacksonville Jaguars game, watching that game. I know I won't be doing a live play-by-play and reaction game stream there. I will be trying to go live at some points throughout the game. Maybe do like a pregame, halftime, and postgame show from the New Era Field. But I'm not sure how I'll handle that yet, but we'll find out. But I will be doing some sort of live stream there because that will be right off our bye week. Still not sure what I'm going to do for the bye week either. I will be on here throughout the week. I do not want to make you guys think I won't be here. I will always be here throughout the week, doing about 3 or 4 live streams a week, so that way we can constantly be talking. During the off season, we'll do a little player by player analysis. I'll go over the 53-man roster, and video by video, we'll go through each player and see if we should keep them coming into next year, what we think we should do with them. Maybe do another trade like we did with Corey Glenn in the off season. We'll see what happens. So, his last 16 games, he is 4-12. Yeah. I mean, again, and 16-26 isn't that good either, right? I mean, it's not that good. And he has a player like Evans who's out there just catching balls all day. Mike Evans is out there, and you would expect more from Jameis Winston, and even coming out of Florida State, there were issues there. So yeah, I mean, I can understand Jameis Winston. No one want to take a chance on him. No one want to take a flyer on him. I don't blame them. But you're talking about a first round overall pick about 6 years ago. I mean, someone's going to be desperate enough. Some team's going to be desperate enough to give up a 4th or 5th round pick for him. Maybe I should do that. She might be watching though, so I'm not going to say that out loud. Marv looks like he can still coach. Listen, Marv Levy always looks like he's ready to coach. Always looks like he's ready to get back on the field and tell these players what to do. So always enjoyed me some Marv Levy. They're showing some highlights, and they are showing the Buffalo Bills back in coverage. And again, I think we just need to press a little bit more. Obviously, we can't press on every play because then they'll just beat us deep, especially Josh Gordon. But at some point, we need to press them so they can't get those 15-yard chunk plays downfield. At least make it a little more contested for them. Get a little more pressure on Tom Brady in the second half. We do have that 1 sack. Could have about 4 or 5 knockdowns. So that's good to see. But again, we want to keep him under pressure all day. Don't want to give him time in the pocket. There were definitely times in the first half where he had all day to throw the ball, it seemed, and he was able to find some of those big plays downfield over the middle. Great job by the Buffalo Bills keeping them out of the end zone right now. I mean, this is a 1-possession game, and that's all due to the defense keeping the New England Patriots out of the end zone. This game could be 17-3, or it could be 21-3, but instead it's 9-3. Bills getting the ball to start the second half, but cough, Giants cough. If the Giants are looking to get rid of the quarterback, they're going to start Kyle Lauletta. They're not going to trade for another quarterback. I don't think anyway. I mean, you figure the Giants already out of any playoff contention possibilities. So, all right, New England's getting ready to kick off the ball to the Buffalo Bills to start this second half. Gostowski kicks it deep, and it looks like it's going to go into the Marcus Murphy gets the ball at the 5-yard line, returns it to the 25 before he's hit, gets it to the 30 or 35-yard line. So great starting field position. There is, however, a flag. So it looks like this will be coming back. Marcus Murphy does not look happy about that flag, as he thought he had a good return. I thought he had a good return too, but looks like this will be against the Buffalo Bills. Looks like the spot of the foul is about the 21-yard line if the flag is accurate to where the spot was. So it's going to be a personal foul. Personal foul, illegal block. So I'd like to know more. Like, don't you sometimes wish you could just look in the screen and be like, more please? Like, I have more information. And they're not even going to show the instant replay. At least not yet. They're talking to Lisa Salters on the sideline about what Coach McDermott said before we went into half. I would love to see that in instant replay. It doesn't look like Sean McDermott's too upset over the call, so I will keep my temper under check like coaches right now. But again, welcome to Believers Talk. If you're new, welcome. The second half just got underway. 14:53 in the third quarter. The Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line after a personal foul, illegal block penalty. First play of the second half is a run to McCoy. McCoy gets up the middle for about 4 yards before he's tackled at the 15-yard line. That will bring up a 2nd and 6 with the clock running in the third quarter. The New England Patriots up on the Buffalo Bills 9-3. Not a surprise New England's beating us at this moment. However, it might be a surprise that with 14 and a half minutes to go in the third quarter, it is a one-possession game. Buffalo has the ball 2nd and 6. Plays right now, the New England Patriots lead Buffalo and plays 43-25. That's something that's going to have to change if we want to have a shot in this game. Going to have to close that gap. 14-5 currently in first downs in favor of New England. 2nd and 6, we run the ball with McCoy again. McCoy able to dance for about 2 or 3 yards before he's tackled at the 19-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short. These are the situations that we want on third downs, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2s. Kind of open up the playbook a little bit. Make New England guess on what we're going to do. So that way they're not sure, and that will open up some things for the Buffalo Bills maybe. But he is able to get to the 18 or 19-yard line, bring up a 3rd and short here for the Buffalo Bills as Malcolm Brown tackles him. So it's going to be about 3rd and 2 here. You got McCoy to Anderson's right. You got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. McCoy goes out for a screen pass, gets it, and you got first down, plenty of field in the open space, gets it to about the 45 to the 50 before he's taking out of bounds. There is a flag down, as I think we're going to get an illegal block on the Buffalo Bills here. It's going to be after the first down, so there is going to be a first down. Kelvin Benjamin came in hard with a block to make room for McCoy downfield. I do, however, believe this will still be enough for a first down, but we will see what the ruling on field is. Kelvin Benjamin is pleading his case, saying that he led with his shoulder, but it did look like a pretty hard block. I'm not sure, maybe they'll call a blindside block. It's going to be a personal foul, blindside block. So I don't think this will be a first down, actually. You're talking about a 15-yard penalty. The hit was at the 40-yard line, let's say. So 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been a penalty. Let me just put it that way. 5 years ago, it probably wouldn't have been a penalty. But the defender is looking to tackle McCoy, not looking at the defender. The defender, or the blocker, Kelvin Benjamin, leads with his shoulder and still gets called for the blindside block. So that's going to be a huge penalty for the Buffalo Bills. Big penalty in this game. I don't know. Now, if you've watched these live streams, you know I'm quick to get angry about penalties and things like that. I think it was a fine block, as the ball does come back to the 21-yard line, so it will still be enough for a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 21-yard line. So Derek Anderson under center. You got Chris Ivory now in the backfield, and you got 2 wide receivers set. Fake handoff to Chris Ivory. Goes up top to Kelvin Benjamin, who comes down with the catch in New England territory at the 39-yard line, inside the 40-yard line. So Buffalo Bills get a huge first down there, get the ball into New England Patriots territory. That call blows. It might. I don't disagree with the call with the way the rule is in today's game. I do disagree that, he led with his shoulder and that maybe that should not be a personal foul. But great play by Kelvin Benjamin, make up for it a little bit. Gets it inside New England Patriots territory, about the 40-yard line of New England. Inside the 40, so it's going to be at the 39-yard line of New England. It's going to be first down Buffalo. That's his first reception of the game. It's a 40-yard completion downfield. So it's a first down. A direct snap to LaShawn McCoy. This time he stopped in the backfield for a huge loss. It's going to be about 4 or 5 yard loss. Again, we haven't ran that trick play in a while, but eventually these trick plays become not, the Patriots can read them and scout them, and so they'll tell the defense what to do if that happens again. So direct snap to McCoy, runs it directly to the right. No one gets number 53 of New England. He stops McCoy in the backfield, and then the other linebacker was able to get there to stop LaShawn McCoy, as they showed Dante Hightower, again, not in this game with a knee injury, out for the New England Patriots, a huge loss for them. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 now for the Buffalo Bills. Got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, Chris Ivory in the backfield with Anderson, and got Charles Clay at the bottom of the screen. So a screen pass to Ivory. Ivory lets it hit off his face, and it's going to be incomplete. So now it's a long 3rd down situation. So what do you do in this situation? Do you try to get back into field goal range? I really hope you do. We really need to keep scoring. Again, we get closer and closer to scoring, and then all of a sudden we're forced to punt. So Chris Ivory lets it go straight off his face. Stone hands Ivory. We do remember he has had that problem in his past. He has had fumbling issues in his past. Not this year. I think Chris Ivory's been a great addition this year, but he has had those issues in his past. So we bring up 3rd and 15. You got a one running back set. You got Anderson in shotgun, Ivory to his right, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, if you include Charles Clay, Benjamin to the bottom. Let's see if they just go up to Benjamin. That's what they do here. Benjamin is unable to get around in time. It looks like they are actually going to get Gilmore with a holding penalty. Oh no, they're calling offensive pass interference on this one. It looks like Benjamin, and that's like the 2nd or 3rd time this season Benjamin's been called for this. So that's a little annoying as well. It looks like Benjamin tried to push off in his route. Penalty will be declined. So it's going to be up a tough 4th down. Again, huge play by Benjamin. Gets the ball inside the 40-yard line of the Patriots. Huge loss on 1st down by McCoy on a 4 or 5-yard loss. And then we're unable to get any offense going. So it looks like the Buffalo Bills are going to have to punt this ball again. And, it's a shame because we are able to get the ball to midfield. We need to be able to do more. And now what we get in here, are we getting a false start? Looks like it's going to be a false start on Buffalo. So now these penalties are going to start coming. So now it's a 5-yard penalty. Some people would say that's a good thing because that gives Bajorges more room to punt the ball. But we'll see. We would love to get to pin New England deep here, but we all know Tom Brady is not going to fall under pressure or anything like that. Possibly, hopefully, maybe get a sack in the end zone, maybe get a turnover. That's really what's going to turn this game around for the Buffalo Bills. If we get a turnover, big guys, if they extend the arms, it gets called. Little guys do the same thing. Nothing happens. You're absolutely right. Because it's hard to see those guys extend their arms. They can get away with it a little bit more. But as a big, tall receiver, you need to know that. And maybe Anderson needs to throw that ball more so it could be more of a jump ball type situation. Kicks it towards the side. Inside the 10, there's a flag down. I think what happened, Edelman called for a fair catch. Then went to block. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here as far as maybe they'll get the ball half the distance to the goal. It's already at the 9-yard line. So if this penalty is on New England, it's going to be half the distance to the goal, get to the 4 or 5-yard line. Yep, unsportsmanlike conduct on Edelman. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So the Patriots will start with the ball inside the 5-yard line. Again, he calls for the fair catch, and then a helmet-to-helmet hit on, it looks like, is that Taewon Jones again? Everyone's just trying to hit Taewon Jones in the helmet, man. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, fair catch penalty on the New England Patriots. So the New England Patriots will start with the ball 1st and 10 inside the 5-yard line. That's the good news. The bad news is the Bills, again, able to move the ball to about midfield. A big pass play to Kelvin Benjamin gets the ball inside the 40-yard line of New England. But then a 5-yard loss on a direct snap to McCoy. And then a 5-yard penalty on a punt. And we're just unable to get any more offense going. Good to see the aggressiveness of Buffalo. Good to see them try and go downfield. Good to see them try to make something happen. However, we need to score points. Again, it's 9-3. We're not going to beat this team without scoring any touchdowns. We need to score touchdowns. Again, this defense is doing a great job so far. Need to capitalize. Smith, you're absolutely right. We need to capitalize now on this field position. Maybe force a turnover, force a bad decision. Tom Brady normally doesn't make bad decisions, so that'll be tough to do, but get some pressure on him to be surprised what can happen. See what happens. But yeah, so it's good to see that the penalties are going about 50-50 in this game. I feel like the penalties are being called both ways. Unlike some games that we watch in New England and they don't get any penalties for some odd reason, like the Kansas City Chiefs game, where they got no penalties in that game at all. So, Patriots, Celtics, Red Sox, Bruins fan. How you doing? Welcome to Believers Talk. Go Bills. From your username, it's hard to believe that. But yeah, go Bills. If you're a Bills fan, welcome to Believers Talk. If you're a Patriots fan, hit that subscribe button as well, because not only will we be live for this game, we'll be live streaming the game where Buffalo goes to New England in a few weeks here to play the New England Patriots. I believe that's week 16. So you want to be here for that. I figured it was sarcasm. I caught a hint. Of sarcasm. I've been known to be sarcastic once or twice as well in my life. That's pretty much it, though. I don't like sarcasm. It hurts. But anyway, but yeah, I can kind of sense of the sarcasm. But welcome to Believers Talk anyway. Thank you for joining us. I'm happy you're here. Happy we could talk some Patriots Bills. I mean, right now, great defensive game between two teams here, two AFC East opponents. This is the Bills' first divisional game of the season, so if there's ever been a time to turn your season around, now's the time to do it, right? And who knows, if we can pull off this win. I'm not saying we can, but if we can pull off this win, what does that mean as we go against Chicago at home? We all know how much better the Bills are at home than on the road. Currently, this is only our third home game so far this year, so fan victory gets me again. But Patriots have the ball inside the 5. Tom Brady under center hands the ball off. Looks like they get the ball to about the 5-yard line, but no further as the Bills stop him there. So it's going to be 2nd and 9.5, let's say, as he gets the ball to the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 9.5 or so with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter for the New England Patriots, up 9-3 already on the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. Again, if you don't know, this is the Bills' first Monday Night Football game in almost a decade. The last Monday Night Football game in Buffalo was in Buffalo. They've had games on the road that they've lost. Tom Brady in shotgun on the 2nd down and 10. He has a running back to his right, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Quick pass is to Gordon. Gordon's able to get to about the 11-yard line before he's forced out of bounds by Tre'Davious White. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, a huge situation here. Buffalo can get off the field, probably try to get better field position than they've had most of this game. So a huge play here for both teams. 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 3, they're going to say, with 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. But yeah, this is the first time the Bills have hosted a playoff game Monday Night Football game since November 7th. Of 2008. So it's almost exactly 10 years. So this crowd is going nuts. They just had the Thurman Thomas ceremony, as we have 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, including Gronkowski, 2 to the bottom. They do run a pitch that gets stuffed out by the Buffalo Bills. They stop him at the 11-yard line. Alexander and Poyer are in on the tackle. They read that play pretty well. So it's going to bring up 4th down, deep inside New England's own territory. So they'll be forced to punt the ball here on 4th and about 3 or 4th and 4. Great job again by this Bills defense. The only thing that would be better is if we could cause a turnover. Colts are running away with to win the AFC South again. I don't know, man. Houston's on a roll right now. They've won 5 in a row. Currently 5-3. They're the ones on top of the AFC South. So all right, they go back to punt. Back of the end zone, so the punt comes out to about the good punt gets him to about the 35-yard line. It is returnable for Hyde. Hyde gets into New England's Patriots territory, gets inside the 40, inside the 35-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. So the Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10, already in New England territory at the 35-yard line. This is where the Bills have to strike. We have to be able to capitalize on this opportunity. Only down 9-3 to the Patriots halfway through the third quarter. No one would have predicted we'd be in the spot right now. Very much a good opportunity here for the Buffalo Bills. Got to maybe take a shot in the end zone. I wouldn't be surprised. If I'm the offensive play caller, I'm thinking about taking a shot in the end zone on 1st down in this situation. Have Benjamin go up and get one of those jump balls that everyone says he can catch. Great job by Micah Hyde getting the Buffalo Bills set up in New England territory. Bo Musumi, same page. Let's see what they do on 1st down here. Even if it's incomplete, I would love to see him go for something here. Got four wide receivers set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. You got McCoy alone in the backfield. Anderson drops the snap, is able to get it away, kind of just throws it to McCoy. Would love to see what that play was all about. But, Anderson does drop the snap, so it does kind of make him hurry to try and make something happen. He does get the ball off to McCoy. However, that is broken up at the line or at the point of attack. So that's a shame. We'd love to see what that was about. As we had two tight ends there, possibly set up a screen as well. We had Kroom and Jason Thomas. We had Jason Kroom and Logan Thomas in there. Wonder if Clay, we saw him go out earlier gingerly, wonder how he's doing. As we have the handoff to McCoy on second down. McCoy gets stopped for a 3-4 yard loss to, again, possibly take us out of field goal range. So it's going to be third and long now for the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be about 3rd and 13 as there's a 3-yard loss on that play. Wrapped up by, is that Flowers? Yeah, Flowers. Kyrie Lee has nothing for, not Kyrie Lee, Kroom has nothing for Flowers, and Flowers is just able to get to McCoy. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13. Again, the Bills look like they're going to just waste great field position here. Chris Ivory in the backfield as Anderson's in shotgun. 2 wide receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom. Throw to Benjamin. Benjamin makes a nice catch at about the 33-yard line before he's taken down, as Anderson has no time really before he's knocked out or taken down. So able to possibly get into field goal range again. I'm not sure what the wind situation looks like right now, so we're going to put Hauschka back on the field to try get this save the possession. Maybe. I mean, at least we have a field goal attempt. I mean, again, this is still a long field goal attempt. So 4th and 8 with 7:57 to go. He's already made a 47-yarder on today. I believe this one's going to be longer than that, though. I believe this is going to be a 50-yarder here. 51-yarder here for Steven Hauschka. Kick is up. If it's long enough, it's good, and it is long enough, so it's good. So with 7:39 to go in the third quarter, the Buffalo Bills trailed the New England Patriots 9-6. Happy to see us get 3 on the board there. However, to me, it felt like a blown opportunity. Hausch Money hits it again. You want to talk about, this whole season, you talk about field goal kickers missing kicks, right? How inconsistent they are. Gano hit a 63-yard game winner. Next week, he comes back, misses an extra point. Now, Steven Hauschka hasn't had to attempt too many extra points this season, but Hausch Money has just been there all season. He only has 1 missed field goal. That was, I think, 50 yards. So happy to see that. But you have to feel like we wasted an opportunity there. Great return by Micah Hyde getting us the ball at New England's 35-yard line. We actually only gained 2 yards on that possession to make it a 51-yard field goal attempt, and luckily Hauschka makes it to put the Buffalo Bills down 9-6. But again, you just wish you would see the Buffalo Bills offense try to make plays happen downfield a little bit more. Again, you still have Calvin Benjamin there who can jump up and get a ball. We did see a huge completion to Calvin Benjamin earlier in this game. So you want to see more of that. At the same time, you just wonder, in that third down opportunity, Anderson just didn't have time to throw the ball. He got sacked, he got blitzed right away, and the offensive line just didn't hold up. So there has to be a lot of quick passes for that reason as well. We cannot forget that this offensive line is still not the greatest. We have done better. Kick it or get kicked. But yeah. Maybe that's what we need to do. I mean, obviously our defense is holding up pretty well. We have to make sure on this play, we saw last week the Bears 2 special teams touchdowns to the Patriots. So we have to make sure that we don't allow that same thing to happen here. Right now, I think the Bills have a slight edge as far as momentum goes. The fans still in this game, which is huge in Buffalo. You're talking about a fan base that's just always supporting their team, behind their team. And this would just be a huge statement win for the Buffalo Bills on the primetime stage to say, you know what, we're not tanking, as people say. I hate that word. I hate that whole culture that brings behind it, the whole tanking idea. Tanking just doesn't last one season, guys. That's the problem. Once you 1,000 career points, nice, good job, Hauschka. Once you get that culture, it's hard to stop it. And we've seen that. We've seen that before. I mean, you don't go on an 18-year playoff drought, 17-year playoff drought, because that culture started. Like the culture of mediocrity started in the early 2000s. We were finishing 8-8, 7-9, 6-10. Like we were having those seasons, And it was like, oh, we're 1 or 2 pieces away. Well, no, we weren't 1 or 2 pieces away. We were fooling ourselves. As we get ready for the kickoff here, Hauschka kicks it back into the end zone. So it's going to start with the New England Patriots starting with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 7:39 to go in the third quarter. But yeah, I'm not a fan of tanking. And I never believed that a team tanks. I don't believe that. I don't know what they're showing here. They're showing Edmonds getting trucked, which happened early. I'm trying to figure out what they're showing. They're showing that play where Edmonds got trucked earlier in this game. And he's still in there. Him and Milano are still in there. So I don't know why they're showing that. But in first down, you got Brady under center. You got 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Elman's coming in motion. They do hand it off to Elman as he goes into motion. Big hit, but Elman is able to get 7 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the New England Patriots. 7:27 to go in the third quarter. Buffalo trailing the New England Patriots 9-6. Again, a 7-yard run by Julian Edelman as he was coming in motion. Snaps the ball, hands it off as Edelman's coming past Tom Brady. Runs it to the right side for 7 yards. A good hit. It got the helmet on the ball. You know, the Bills have done a great job this year forcing strips. I'm not going to say forcing turnovers because we haven't landed on all of them. But Brady in shotgun has time to throw. Again, we cannot allow him to have all this time to throw. Finds Edelman open for about 7 yards, so it's going to get the New England Patriots to the ball at the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Patriots at the 39-yard line. But again, the Bills, they're showing the rushing stats for today. Great job on not allowing teams to run the ball on them. Again, last week, odd game, we allowed over 200 yards. Oh, Edmonds isn't in there. I thought I saw Edmonds in there, so that's why they were talking about the Edmonds hit, because Edmonds is not in there. Probably in concussion protocol to some degree, I'm sure. As Brady's in shotgun formation. Pass is to Hogan. There's a flag down late in the play. I'm not sure if they got Hogan for offensive pass interference. It does look like they got Hogan for offensive pass interference, the way it's going. Yep, they did get Chris Hogan for offensive pass interference, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So, again, huge spot here for Buffalo to try to prevent New England from getting the first down, because now it's going to be 1st and 20. Yeah, I mean, that's a good call. If you're going to call it and Kevin Benjamin the one way, you have to call it the other way. So good pass interference call there. So it's going to be 1st and 20 for New England. 6:05 to go in the third quarter. Huge spot here for the Buffalo Bills as New England lines up in the I formation. You got Tom Brady under center. You got Josh Gordon coming in motion. He's now on the bottom of the screen with Julian Edelman. 2 wide receivers at the bottom, no one at the top. Fake the handoff. Looks like they're going to try to go deep here. Edelman coming across the middle. It looks like, oh no, I'm sorry, that is Josh Gordon who comes across the middle, who gets the catch. Good coverage on the play. Gordon has to go down to get it. It's going to still bring up a 2nd and short now for the Patriots. It's going to be about 2nd and 2. As I said, I thought Gordon was going to go long. Probably the Buffalo Bills defenders thought he was going to go long too. He is able to cut the route, cut into the middle of the field, and pick up about 18 of those 20 yards on first down and bring up a 2nd and 2 close to midfield here with 5:15 left to go in the third quarter. So we got I formation now for New England. 1 wide receiver top of the screen. They do run the ball with White. White's able to get the first down and get the ball into Buffalo territory to about the 48-yard line. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots. Again, Buffalo needs to do the defense needs to step up here. You know, I would love to say that stopping to a field goal would be good here, but we've been unable to see Buffalo get in the end zone for pretty much the past 2 games now. So I don't even know if we can stop to a field goal here. We might need to stop them to no points here if we have a hope of winning this game, possibly get a field goal on the other end. And see what happens from there. But so 1st and 10, New England runs the ball again with White. White's able to break about a tackle or 2 just to get about 2 yards there. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the New England Patriots, already winning 9-6, 4:26 to go in this game. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, like this video, and then follow us on Twitter as well. The link for our Twitter page is in the description below. So follow us on Twitter. I do keep you up to date on all Buffalo sports teams news, whether it be the Bulls, the Bills, or the Sabres, maybe even the Bisons when the baseball season comes as well. So you got the fullback in the backfield. Tom Brady under center. Tom Brady's getting a little pressure, throws it downfield to Gronkowski. Gronkowski is unable to adjust to get to the ball, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the New England Patriots. Again, a huge third down here for the Buffalo Bills. Julian Stanford is in Edmonds' spot. Okay, I just saw the dreads and just figured it was Edmonds, but no, it's Julian Stanford. So great, I want to say great, but good coverage downfield by Milano on Gronkowski. Milano able to stick with him a little bit. Tom Brady just overthrows Gronkowski. Big 3rd and 8 here for the Buffalo Bills. Need to stop the Patriots. Again, not sure if a field goal will do it in this situation. Might need to stop them to 0 points here. So Tom Brady in shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Looks like the Bills are bringing a safety blitz. Micah Hyde does not get in there in time. However, the pass is overthrown for Edelman. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the New England Patriots. So great job by the Buffalo Bills defense to hold the Patriots. This punt may switch field position, but we just saw us drive the ball from the 11-yard line into field goal range. So as we came out of the blitz, Jerry Hughes was able to get to Tom Brady, got a little hit on him, and it's an incomplete pass. So 4th and 8. 3:51 to go in the third quarter, but Buffalo does their job on defense, stops the New England offense from scoring, keeps the game at 9-6, a one-possession game late in the third quarter. We couldn't have asked for more for Bills fans. A huge defensive game here. Someone's calling for the final score to be 12-9 Pats. You know what? Again, I would probably take that. We wanted to see a competitive game. Some of us were saying Edmonds concussion. Yeah, not surprised there after the truck that he received from their fullback. But we were saying at the beginning of this that we wanted to see a close, competitive, good game, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. The Buffalo Bills defense able to hold this New England offense to 9 points at this point. This is the defense you saw 2 weeks ago against Houston. This is the defense you saw against Tennessee. This is the defense you saw against Minnesota, minus the turnovers. It's just weird how it's not more consistent. You know, you also think about last week against the Colts. You also 15-12 Bills. Hey, let's go for it, man. I would love to see the Bills win this game. I might not have a voice come tomorrow at work, but I would love to see the Bills win this game. I might not have a voice come tomorrow at work either way. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, like the offense needs to get in the red zone. I'm not sure how good the Buffalo Bills' red zone offense is not that great. I mean, yeah, we haven't had that many opportunities, but if you look at the statistics of the Buffalo Bills' red zone offense, it's not that good either. So we just need to score. No matter how it happens, we need to find the end zone. I mean, again, it's almost been 2 full games that the Buffalo Bills have not seen the end zone. You know, the last time the Buffalo Bills were in the end zone was when Zay Jones caught that pass in the back corner against the Houston Texans in the fourth quarter of that game to put us up 13-6 at that point. But, you know, you go beyond that, it's been a while since the Bills have been in the end zone. So you're talking 2 games since the Bills have been in the end zone. We need to just get in the end zone any way possible, whether that be defense, whether that be special teams, whether that be offense, no matter what it is. We need to get there. Run a couple of trick plays here. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we need to just find the offense or find the end zone at some point. So good job by Buffalo keeping this game at 9-6. Again, we still have opportunities here to try to win this game. And you know, for us to say that with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, I didn't think we'd be able to say that at this point. So I'm very happy about that. Defense is playing better than I would have expected them to. Just missing a turnover or 2, and that would just complete this game. Maybe a couple more sacks would be nice. But we're just doing a good job. This kind of proves that you don't need to get sacks on Tom Brady to make him rush throws and to make him feel uncomfortable. You know, we've hit Tom Brady. We do have the 1 sack, but you know, we've hit him enough to make him feel a little uncomfortable in the pocket and to throw some passes that he normally might not throw. So, even that third down pass was a little overthrown. And, you know, that's something Tom Brady is just not used to doing. Yeah, the momentum is definitely in Buffalo's favor right now. You know, if we're talking about a momentum meter, it's not fully that way. You know, it's in the middle, leaning towards Buffalo. But so Buffalo has the ball, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. First play is to Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory up the middle for about 12 yards, gets to the 32-yard line. So big run on 1st down by Chris Ivory, gets about 12 yards for another Buffalo 1st down to the 32. So again, 9-6 Buffalo, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and a huge run by Ivory for a 1st down. Again, and you know what? It's sad to say the 12-yard run is a huge run, but the way this offense is looking, the 12-yard play is probably our 2nd or 3rd longest play of this game so far. I'm thinking about the Benjamin play and the McCoy pass play. Other than that, I'm not sure how many big plays we've had. So I formation, Charles Clay is playing fullback. He comes in a tight end spot. Fake handoff to Ivory. Blitz is coming from behind. Looks like there's a flag down but that might be a holding on Buffalo. I'm not sure who recovered the fumble. That's not good news if you're a Bills fan. I'm not sure who recovered the fumble. Looks like New England recovered the fumble. So not good at all if you're a Bills fan. That's the last thing we needed is a fumble recovered by New England. It's going to be holding on Buffalo. That penalty is going to be declined. Yep, fumble recovered by New England. So the last thing the Bills needed is exactly what happens as Anderson's going back. Van Noy comes in from the blind side. Dawkins just whiffs on his block, and that ball is definitely out, and that's definitely a fumble. And New England definitely recovered that. So the last thing you need is a fumble in that spot. The defense obviously needs to come up huge here to try to force a field goal at this point. As New England starts with the ball, 1st and 10 at the Buffalo Bills 29-yard line. Brady in shotgun formation, White to his right, going deep on 1st down to Gronkowski. Gronkowski with a great catch. I mean, you can't say anything about that. Good coverage, great catch by Gronkowski. Gets the ball. It's going to be 1st and goal for New England. After it comes off of Gronk bobbles it, and Gaines is there. You can't even be upset with Gaines. It's close to the sideline, so possibly you're going to wonder if that was a completion or not. Sean McDermott has not done that great on challenges this year. This might be one that's worth taking a look at. The whistles do come in, so it does look like McDermott is going to throw his challenge flag. I'm not sure how big of a fan I am of this, but you have to look at that kind of thing. I think New England's probably going to score a touchdown here if this play is not overturned. You have to give the defense a lot of credit for what they've done, but how long can that happen? It looks like his foot's in bounds. I mean, it does look like the foot's in bounds there, but you have to take a chance here. Defense hold him to a field goal. That's what we need. We need him to hold him to a field goal. Gary, you're saying he's out. I'm not sure. I thought I saw green in between his left foot and the sideline, but it's worth a challenge. It's worth a look, I guess. Unfortunately, this will cost the Buffalo Bills a timeout if they're wrong, and the Buffalo Bills. Maybe they could use that timeout towards the end of the game. Again, you saw in the first half we used our timeouts at different spots when we weren't sure what was going on in the field. Well, that might happen later as well, as we're talking about an offense who's being led by a quarterback who's been here for about 3 or 4 weeks. You're talking about offense who star running back who's been out for 2 or 3 weeks this season. So obviously this offense doesn't have that continuity that you would like. So calling those timeouts to make sure they're on the same page, to me that's worth it. To use it on a challenge here where it looks like his foot's in bounds. And, I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure if New England was rushing to the line or not. Normally they're good about rushing to the line on those close plays. They force you to use that challenge flag if you want to take another look at something. But I thought Gronk was probably in there, and I don't see enough evidence to overturn that. Which for me will be 1st and goal for New England. Again, a big fumble by the Bills. Van Noy for the Patriots. Defense comes across, gets the sack on Derek Anderson, a strip sack, and then the football is recovered by New England after Buffalo had done a great job to stop the New England offense all day. With the score currently 9-6 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. That shows you how good the Bills defense has been. Stopping this at the beginning of the week was the 4th or 5th ranked offense in the NFL to just 9 points. But now after the fumble, pass downfield to Gronkowski, obviously we're hoping that this is overturned, but it does. We're not sure yet, Jeff. They haven't come back from commercial. He didn't have possession of. He didn't have possession of it right away, but I still think it's a catch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's enough there to overturn it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when they come back from commercial break. I'll let you know if the play is overturned or if it's a catch. Again, I personally think it was a catch, so I will not be shocked if the rule on the field stands. It was a good play by everybody involved. So ruling on the field does stand. The ruling is that it's a completed pass down the sideline. Again, there's just not enough evidence here to overturn it. I'm not even going to say it's a bad call. This is going to be a good angle. They have the sideline camera here. That's close. That makes it look close, but they can't do anything about it now. It's going to be 1st and goal for the New England Patriots. They run it on first down with White, gets nowhere on the play. So again, now that was a huge play, huge time for this defense to stand up and make a play. Hopefully, maybe even force a turnover at this point. But it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Patriots. Normally do a good job here of capitalizing. So let's see. The Bills' red zone defense has played really well, including stopping the New England Patriots when they had the ball 1st and goal earlier in this game, forcing them to a field goal. So let's see if we can do that again. Maybe the good news from the challenge is it counts as a timeout anyway. Gives this defense time to rest. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom for Brady, who's in shotgun formation. No blitz on the play. Pass is incomplete for White, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. What's my prediction for the Bills' record at this point? I'm going to say 4-12, 5-11. Just it's not looking that great so far this season for the Buffalo Bills. But I think there are some winnable games on our schedule. Obviously, by this game here, and the fact that one of our wins is at home. We play better at home. We just are a home team. We have a lot of home games coming up, so I won't be surprised if we win 2 or 3 more games at home. And this game's still very much in doubt with the score 9-6, 2:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. We got 3rd and goal for the Patriots. Brady in shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 3 wide receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom, with White being one at the bottom. Blitz is coming up the middle, unable to get there. Brady gets out of pocket, but he did not get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, so that should be intentional grounding, I believe. If my understanding of the rule is correct, that should still be intentional grounding. There's a flag. There's a flag for intentional grounding. So the Buffalo Bills do a great job again. Great job by this defense to force a field goal attempt for the New England Patriots. Gostkowski, who missed his last field goal right before the end of the half, a 54-yarder, he's going to come back out. The penalties declined, whatever it was. I'm not sure if they call it grounding. If it was grounding, you would accept it because it comes with a loss of down. But with 2:06 to go in this 1st quarter, the Buffalo Bills down 9-6, force a field goal after what looked like was going to be a potential go-ahead big touchdown for the Patriots to seal this game pretty much, as the Bills have not been in the end zone for 2 games. So 25-yard attempt for Gostkowski on this 4th and goal. More than likely this is going to be good, but still a huge stop by the Buffalo Bills defense. Huge stop. 12-6 New England with 2:03 to go. The Buffalo Bills had stopped the Patriots on their first drive of the 3rd quarter. Got the ball back, got 1st down. Next play, Van Noy does a great job to get to Derek Anderson, forces a strip sack, and the New England Patriots recover it at the 28-yard line of Buffalo. First play of that series, Gronkowski with a huge catch on the sideline, gets the ball to about the 5-yard line, and then that Bills defense steps up again and forces a field goal. And so now, instead of potentially it being 16-6, now it's going to be 12-6, and it's still a 1-score game. Man, you cannot say enough about this Buffalo Bills defense today. They're currently showing Rob Gronkowski's history, as he's originally from New York, so he's back home, they say. But he's not, as a Patriot, you're just never home. If you can't call Buffalo home if you're a Patriot. That's all I'm saying. But I'm sure the Patriots will happily claim him as one of their own. He's had a great career for them, one of the best tight ends in the game. But 2:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo trailing the New England Patriots 12-6. A great defensive stop by the Buffalo Bills there, forcing a field goal by the New England Patriots to keep this a 1-possession game. Again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We go live for every single Bills game as this kickoff goes into the end zone. So Buffalo will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 25. We go live for every single Bills game, live coverage, play-by-play reaction, and we do a reaction show the day after. I take a look at this game again. I'll watch it for the 2nd time sometime between tonight and tomorrow, give you my reaction to this game without so much emotional attachment. It's easier to watch the game when you know what's going to happen and watch the individual players, and see what we could say as far as things that are positive, things that are negative. I normally try, even last week in the 37-5 loss, I try to have a positive and negative for the team going into the following week. So Buffalo starts the ball 1st and 10 from the 25. Anderson and shotgun, Ivory to his right. First play is to Chris Ivory again. Chris Ivory picks up a good 4 yards. Chris Ivory has just been tough this whole season, and again, a great addition. I was told that Rob Gronkowski was supposed to come to Buffalo. I don't know where he heard that. He's always been in New England. I know a lot of Bills fans probably wanted him during the draft, but he's just a big guy. Everyone knew coming out of college he was going to be a great tight end in the NFL. So It's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Buffalo Bills after 4 yards by Chris Ivory. 0 touchdowns on last 50 drives starting in own territory. So, not a great stat there that Houston touchdown started in Houston's territory. So, pass to Zay Jones with a great catch at the 42-yard line. So it's going to be first down, 1st and 10 again. Zay Jones having a pretty decent day right now, man. About 5 or 6 catches on the day. Really just doing his thing right now, and we really appreciate that. Again, first down for Zay Jones. The pass a little behind Zay, but he's able to make the adjustment, make the catch to get to the 41-yard line. So 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 41. Again, able to move the ball a little bit. 4 receptions on the day for 35 yards. I thought it was a little bit more than that, but again, for Zay Jones, for our passing offense, that's actually pretty good. All right, so now we have Zay Jones coming in motion. Pass it's going to be a screen to McCoy. However, it's read pretty well by the Patriots, so Anderson just throws it at McCoy's feet. Duh, Bears, Brian Tucker says, as he is a Bears fan, and he was joining us yesterday for the Bears stream. And again, if you are new to the channel, you want to hit that subscribe button, because when the Bills don't play, I might be live streaming your game. I'll live stream random games if I have time to do it. I don't mind. If I'm watching the games anyway, especially, you might as well live stream them, get to hang out with you people, enjoy talking to you guys a lot, and just have a good time. So we got 2nd down and 10 for the Buffalo Bills, as again, the Patriots read the last screenplay. We got Ivory in the backfield. Another run by Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory does have a pretty decent hole as he gets the ball to about the 49-yard line. So close to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short, about 3rd and 3 now, as the clock runs down on the 3rd quarter for the Buffalo Bills. About 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 at their own 49-yard line. So good start to this drive. A nice play to Zay Jones to get to about the 42-yard line. Let's see if the Bills do this 3rd down in the 3rd quarter. If they wait till the other side to get this in the 4th quarter. You do have the wind at your back to start the 4th quarter. They do line up as they are going to run a play with 6 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Anderson's not even putting his hands on her center, so I don't think they're going to get a play off. So, end of the 3rd quarter, huge stop by Buffalo on that last New England possession. Game is 12-6. Zay is starting to show signs. I agree with you. Maybe during this offseason, including the end of the season, the offseason, get a little connection going with that Josh Allen fella, and we'll see what happens come next season as well. Normally it's your 3rd or 4th year as a wide receiver, especially those slot receivers where you finally come on in the NFL. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what other weapons the Bills can get for Zay Jones and Josh Allen to start next season. Don't feel like Kelvin Benjamin will be back next year. Maybe you guys disagree. Let me know. Bills need to run the hook and ladder. Maybe that's what we need to do. But right now, we just need to get this 1st down. We need to focus on this 1st down. Try to continue to move the ball. Again, the Buffalo Bills have not scored a touchdown that started in their own territory in the last 50 possessions. That, again, the scoring offense of this team is just not good. Whether you want to blame the offensive coordinator, whether you want to blame the quarterback play, whether you want to blame the turnovers, whether you want to blame the offensive line, you can blame. There's lots of blame to go around, all right, on this Buffalo Bills offense. I get that. But with so much blame to go around, it's hard to pinpoint one thing. You talk about our offense and how bad it was last year. We got rid of Rick Dennison, right? Only scoring 3 points in the playoff game. So what's the common factor here? Why do we keep not being able to score? Why do we, and there's very few common factors at this point. We need better receivers. We do. We need better receivers. We need a younger running back. We need a better offensive line. We need a better quarterback. We need a better offensive coordinator. Like, what more can you say? I get that, but we weren't able to score all that well when we didn't have Kelvin Benjamin. When we were playing early last season with very few limited wide receivers. The offensive line thing hurt us this past year with Eric Wood and Richard Incognito, and then trading Cordy Glenn. That hurt us a little bit, but our defense is fine. Our defense is better than fine. Clay is a common factor. You're absolutely right. That's a good point. Clay is a common factor and all that. But the problem with Clay is when we signed him to a ridiculously big contract, it was fully guaranteed as well. So all of his money is fully guaranteed. So are you going to take that dead money cap hit? I think we were paying him about $8 to $10 million this year, and it's all guaranteed money. So is that something you're going to do? I don't know. No, we don't have Richard Incognito. He retired and went all crazy. So obviously there's some mental issues there. We do wish him the best, but Richard Incognito is no longer with the Buffalo Bills or in the NFL. All right, so 3rd and 3, start the fourth quarter. You got 3 wide receivers top of the screen, including Clay, Benjamin to the bottom of the screen, Ivory with Anderson in the backfield. And it was an out route to, I don't know who it was even intended for, but Rodgers for the Patriots almost picked this one off. So incomplete pass going to bring up 4th and 3. Hello from Pats fans. Y'all's defense ain't. I'm sorry if you have. Oh, so terrible decision. He has Zay Jones open. Wow. Yeah, Roberts actually peeled off his coverage. Before the pass was thrown, Roberts peeled off his coverage from Zay Jones and went after Charles Clay. Fair catch called for by Edelman at the 15-yard line. So the Patriots will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. But yeah, I mean, he had Zay Jones. Right behind Charles Clay, he had Zay Jones open for an easy first down. So I'm pretty tired of the Patriots. I'm not going to lie. Are we stopping them this year? I don't think so. We might be looking at the Patriots for a couple more years in the head of this division. I mean, depending how Sam Darnold comes along, depending how Josh Allen comes along. You know, we thought we saw something with the Dolphins earlier this year, but that's not looking that hot anymore. You know, they started 3-0, and I think they lost 5 straight now. So, or maybe they've gone 1-4 in the past 4. I think they're 4-4 now. So, you know, we thought we had something there, but you know, I don't care if it's not Buffalo in the division, then whatever, it's all the same. Edelman on a quick out to wide receiver actually cut off pretty well by Sanford. Gets only about 2 or 3 yards on the play. Again, Edmonds out with a concussion, so he will probably not return in this game. But Sanford does a good job there reading the quick out to the receiver Edelman, so it brings up a long 2nd down. On 2nd down, they were passing Edelman again over the middle, gets the ball to about the 28-yard line, so it's going to be a first down. 14:20 to go in the fourth quarter. There is a flag down. A holding on the Patriots, so that's going to take them back. So forget the first down. It's actually bringing up a long 2nd down. The holding is going to be on Waddle, number 68 of the Patriots, as Shaq Lawson was coming after Tom Brady on that one. So it's going to be a long 2nd down now for the New England Patriots. Man, this defense has done a great job keeping the Bills in this game. It's going to be a shame if we lose this game because of our offense. I mean, and that's what it is. And it's not the first time this has happened. You know, we saw the Houston Texans game. We should have won that game. So 2nd and 16. Stuff flies out of my mouth. Brady back to pass. Finds White. White gets it back to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and about 7. Third and about 5. Okay, 3rd and 5. 13:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Buffalo trailing the Patriots 12-6. The New England Patriots are 3 for 11 on 3rd downs today. And that's what the Bills need. In order to stay in games, you need to be able to get off the field on 3rd downs. Tom Brady in shotgun, 5 wide receivers set. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, with Gronkowski being one of them. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Gronkowski staying back to cover the blitz. Then Edelman again, just wide open. You can't give Tom Brady all day to throw. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Huge first down. Huge first down for Julian Edelman and Tom Brady. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for New England on about a 22-yard, I'll say 25-yard completion to Julian Edelman. Yeah, gets the ball to the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, New England at the 45-yard line after a 25-yard pass play between Tom Brady and Julian Edelman. Ran the ball with White. White gets about 2 yards, gets it to about the 47 before he's tripped up. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the New England Patriots. We cannot let that deter us. We might have changed field position there, but we still need to stop them here. Again, obviously a field goal makes this a 2-possession game. Gaines is worthless. I'm not sure if he's worthless, but he is getting torn up a little bit here. But I'm not sure. I think that was a zone defense there that we played on that one, so I'm not sure. Like I said, we watch this game later, and then tomorrow during my post game, I'll talk more about it. 12-10 to go in the fourth quarter. You got Brady in shotgun. White to his right. They're going to fake a screen to White. Now they go White. Oh! Milano read that play perfectly, tipped it up in the air, and almost had an interception, and he might have gone the distance if he had intercepted that pass. He does give up big plays. Man, that was our chance there. Tom Brady was getting pressured by Alexander and Hughes, and he tried to just ditch it to White. Milano read the play, but when he tipped it in the air, he couldn't find the ball to get the interception. That was a huge play, potentially a huge play for the Buffalo Bills. But Buffalo has a chance here. 3rd and 8 for the Patriots from the 47-yard line. You got Tom Brady in shotgun, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 in the bottom. Pat finds a screen, and he makes Sanford miss. White makes Sanford miss and picks up a huge first down, getting the ball into Buffalo Bills territory. I'm telling you, Edmonds probably makes that tackle, man. Edmonds and women, if you're out there, probably makes that tackle. But yeah, White makes one guy miss, which is your job on a pass like that by the running back. You make the first guy miss and picks up the first down, getting inside Buffalo Bills territory, getting the ball to about the 44-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, the 44-yard line of Buffalo. First down, they run the ball, and here goes is that Carol Patterson with his first run in a while. Huge run to the right side as he has a big hole. Gets it into field goal range for the New England Patriots. And like I said, a field goal at this point, might as well you call this one a game because the Buffalo Bills have not seen the end zone in a while. He's able to break it to the right side, gets down the sideline to about the 27-yard line before he's finally pushed out of bounds. Wow. Yeah, we are missing Edmonds at this point. Again, I think he would have made that tackle on that screen pass. But yeah, they got the ball at the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10, New England at the 22-yard line. I formation as they give the ball to Patterson again. Patterson's met pretty much at the line of scrimmage. He does gain 1 yard as Milano comes in with a huge hit. Gets the ball to the 21, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the New England Patriots here again. Obviously, we need to at least stop them to a field goal. Although you do have to wonder at this point, 10.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, do the Bills have it in them to score twice in less than 10 minutes? Because that's what it's going to take now. If the Patriots, no matter how much the Patriots score on this drive, that's what it's going to take to come back in this one. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line. Brady in shotgun, White to his left. You got 1 wide receiver to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Brady back to pass. Passes to the back shoulder of Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan is inbounds, completes the ball to the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal, New England at the 1-yard line. So it does look like this. Again, we need another huge goal line stop here by this Buffalo Bills defense. Buffalo so far has done a great job at stopping the New England Patriots. Patriots had the ball inside the 5-yard line twice now. And they have been unable to get the ball in the end zone. This is going to be the toughest task yet, as the New England Patriots will have the ball 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. We know how much they love to run that Brady QB sneak in this situation. Let's see what they try to do here. First play is to White. White gets in the end zone. So touchdown New England, 9:58 to go in the 4th quarter. And Brady's calling for 2 as the New England Patriots go up 18-6. On the Buffalo Bills. The first touchdown of the day is scored by New England on James White, 1-yard touchdown run to make this 18-6 New England. And again, you have to wonder, does the Bills offense have it in them to score twice in less than 10 minutes? So the Bills defense doing everything they can, guys, to keep us in this game. Again, you cannot be upset with the effort of the Buffalo Bills defense. However, will that be enough at the end of the day when your offense can't get the ball in the end zone? So New England going for 2. You have 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Brady under center. You got Edelman coming in motion. Fakes to Edelman, and the pass is intercepted in the end zone by Sanford. However, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so as soon as Sanford intercepts the ball, it's no good. Sanford intercepts the ball, and then he acts like he's going to run out, and then he fumbles it, and then New England recovered in the end zone. But the moment the ball is intercepted on the 2-point conversion, it's no good. So the score remains 18-6 New England after a 1-yard touchdown run by White. And you know, again, like I said, for a team, touchdown, Lewis Busman, yeah, if you're a Patriots fan, join me. You're happy at this point. Again, hit that subscribe button, guys, because I will be going live when the Bills go up to New England Week 16. So you want to be here for that as well. Again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. My name is Joe. Patriots just went up on the Buffalo Bills 18-6 with just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Buffalo Bills have not scored a touchdown in 2 games, pretty much. The Buffalo Bills have not scored a touchdown on 51 straight possessions that have started inside Buffalo territory. So those are all signs that the Bills will not be coming back in this game. If you're a Bills fan, I wish it weren't true. Again, the defense has done a great job keeping us in this game up to this point. 18-6 after White just scored a 1-yard touchdown. It was 9-6 and then 12-6. Unfortunately for the Buffalo Bills, we just eventually just give in to this. Like I said, prior to this game, the New England Patriots had the 4th best NFL offense, and the defenses have done a great job holding them to simply 18 points. 18 points. That's all I got. You know, and in most games, that's you're going to score more than 18 points. At least most teams are. This Buffalo Bills team just is unable to get the ball in the end zone. So go Chiefs. Johnny Knox, welcome to Believers Talk. Thanks for stopping by. Go Chiefs. Yeah, I mean maybe we'll do a Chiefs live stream before the season's over. We don't know yet. You know. But yeah, the Chiefs looking very good so far this year. Only the 1 loss to New England when New England didn't have any penalties or didn't do anything wrong in that game, and they still only won by a field goal. So who knows what will happen if that game is back in Kansas City. But it does look like New England has that tiebreaker. Kansas City's gonna have to pretty much win out because New England's probably only gonna lose 1 more game, if that, the rest of the way. So New England normally the later the season gets, they just get better, and better, and they play I think they still have 4 division games left, and our division just never puts up a fight. Never puts up a fight against this New England team. It's been New England's division 17 of the past 18 years. I mean, how does that happen? Even I don't care how great your coach and quarterback are, you would think sooner or later odds would catch up and say you're not going to have that good of a season. But here the Patriots are doing it time and time again. And especially in the division, they haven't won as many Super Bowls I'm sure they would like, as I'm sure Patriots fans would like. Boston, I think Boston fans have won enough for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like between the Celtics, between the Bruins, between the Patriots, and now the Red Sox, you've won enough. But once you get that taste of winning in your mouth, I don't follow teams that win a lot, but I hear once you get that taste of winning in your mouth, it's hard to give it up. So obviously, as long as you can keep winning, you're going to keep winning. So Buffalo trailing 18-6 in this game, just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Buffalo about to receive the kickoff from the Patriots after they scored a 1-yard White touchdown run. The 2-point conversion is no good, so that makes the score 18-6, 9:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, if you've watched these streams, if you watch the Bills all season, you find it hard to believe that they're going to score 12 points in under 10 minutes. They haven't done that all season, I don't think. And so it's hard to believe that they'll do that against a Bill Belichick coached Patriots team. But we'll see. Crazier things have happened in the NFL. What wouldn't surprise me in the least is if the Bills score 2 touchdowns but leave Tom Brady a minute to score, and then he comes down, they kick a game-winning field goal to win this game 21-20 or something crazy like that. Wouldn't that be some ridiculousness? But then again, we'd probably go for 2 if we scored the second touchdown, so it'd be 21-19. But still, wouldn't that be some ridiculousness, right? As the kick goes out of the end zone, the Buffalo Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 9:58 to go in the fourth quarter. It looks like an official went down in this game, so they're going to a 6-man crew. So hopefully that's not a serious injury for the official. We got Anderson under center. We got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. We got McCoy in the backfield. McCoy picks up the blitz pretty nicely. Passes thrown behind Andre Holmes, who again had a step. There's a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be holding against the Bills. This offense just can't do anything, guys. I'm sorry. This is depressing us. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Maybe not this season, but you talk about having over over $95 million in cap space going into next year. $95 million can buy you a lot of pretty things. So we're going to have a lot of pretty things next year. We'll revamp this offensive line. Obviously, we have a huge number of draft picks. I think we have 10 draft picks. I know a lot of them are late, but who knows what we can bundle them into. And then, yeah, we get some stars at the skill position. Josh Allen will obviously have a year under his belt. This will get better for the Bills. We got 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Anderson in shotgun with McCoy to his left on the first and 20 after the holding on McCoy. Pass to Zay Jones, who is able to get about 5 or 6 yards on the play, able to extend his arm out before he goes out of bounds for an extra few yards. It makes this one second down and about 14 for the Buffalo Bills with 9:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, who do you blame here? Who do you blame on the offense? Plus full complement picks. Yeah, that's what I mean. We have 10 draft picks next year, 95 mil or so in cap space. We have a young defense, not too many free agents. We'll go over that when that time comes. And like I said, during the offseason, we'll do a player-by-player analysis to see if he's worth keeping, if we're going to trade him, or if we're just going to drop him, or if we should re-sign him. Another pass on 2nd and 14 picks up about 7-8 yards. This one is to Phillips. So it's good to see Phillips out there again. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short. We only have 3 remaining players drafted before 2017. That's the fewest in the NFL. That's fewer than the Browns. 40% of our roster is in their 1st or 2nd year, which I know this year sounds miserable, but that makes it sound a whole lot better next year or the year after, doesn't it? You're talking about 40% of your team is still on some sort of rookie salary cap or rookie numbers, or doesn't need to resign in the next couple of years. That's a good sign. All right, on 3rd and 5, pass is complete. This one is to, I think this one's to Zay Jones again. Yeah, Zay Jones with another completion gets us a 1st down. Again, moving the ball decently on our side of the field. I don't know what it is about New England side of the field that we just stop being able to move the ball down the field. Again, the pass a little behind Zay Jones. He's able to adjust and make the catch to get to about the 44-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the 44. Again, 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, trailing New England 18-6. Nice to see Buffalo if we can get some points on the board in this one. Obviously, no field goals at this point. You just want touchdowns. But we're moving the ball again in our own territory. Going deep. This one's overthrown for Kelvin Benjamin. And Anderson does not look happy about that one. I'm not sure if he thought Benjamin was going to keep running, and Benjamin didn't know if he was supposed to stop or not. And then it was just overthrown. So I'm just looking for improvement and Bills to be competitive this year. Next year offseason will be big. Yeah, next year offseason will be big, and they need to hit on some of these draft picks. You're absolutely right. You're talking about these last 2 years. You're talking about Coach McDermott's first 2 years of draft picks, and it's looking pretty good. You're talking about Tre'Davious White, you're talking about Mike Milano, talking about Tremaine Edmonds, you're talking about Josh Allen. We'll see what we got from him still. Obviously, the jury's still on him. First screen pass to McCoy we've seen in a while. McCoy is able to get into New England Patriots territory, gets close to the 1st down, possibly has a 1st down there. Nice screen pass set up to McCoy to get a 1st down into New England territory. 7:30 to go. Buffalo Bills have 2 timeouts. You'd like to see a little more of a hustle behind the Buffalo Bills as we watch Dukas completely whiff on a block. So that doesn't surprise me at all. As you all know, I'm a huge Dukas fan. Not really. Don't know why but again, you have to look at the offensive line and just say we kind of scrapped it together. Having Eric Ward forced to retire, Incognito surprised us with his retirement, and then trading Cordy Glenn. You're missing 3 potential starting offensive linemen. So 1st and 10, big pass played down the middle to Charles Clay. Charles Clay gets the ball inside the 25-yard line. So here we go. The Bills on the move again. 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Bills are on the move inside the 25-yard line of New England. So looking like we might be able to score here on this drive. But again, normally we get down this side of the field, and we have just stalled. So we'll see what we can do here. Only being held at 2 field goals. 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, you want to see a little bit of hustle. This drive, Derek Anderson's 5 for 6 for 61 yards. So great drive so far for the Buffalo Bills. Thank you for the new subscription. Again, if you are new, you want to subscribe to this channel. We will keep you updated on all Bills news. Try to keep you updated around the NFL. Buffalo goes into the end zone. Zay Jones, incomplete. Oh, Zay Jones had a chance to make a play on McCarthy, McCourty, I'm sorry. McCourty makes a nice adjustment to stop that from happening, but I like the play call going into the end zone, trying to find Zay Jones one-on-one coverage, see what he can do. So great job there by McCourty to break up the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 again for the Buffalo Bills. Able to drive it pretty deep into New England territory on this drive. 6:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Where's Tyrone Johnson been? Haven't heard his name tonight. Actually, I think I don't know, someone who was watching the stream the whole time. Did I list him on the inactive list today? I think he was listed as an inactive. Going downfield again. This one to Kroom. This one's in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Kroom. Buffalo Bills get their first touchdown in basically 2 games. So touchdown, Kroom. We are not done yet. 6:08 to go. 2 timeouts remaining. 25-yard touchdown pass. Derek Anderson to Jason Kroom to keep the Bills alive. Currently now 18-12 with the extra point pending in this one. Beautiful catch by Kroom, able to extend one hand out and get the one-handed touchdown to make this game 18-12. Again, extra point pending. Prices, they gotta take shots. Yeah, I mean, that's what that kind of proves. You gotta take shots downfield sometimes. They are going to review that. Actually, now that I see it from that angle, it does not look like Kroom held on to it. It looks like it's going to be incomplete at this point. So before we get too excited, it's going to be reviewed, and it looks like it's going to be incomplete. Kroom had to try to make the one-handed catch, was unable to do so. That's going to be incomplete. Yeah, that's going to be incomplete, guys. So, yeah, it's out. It was definitely out. So, 6:08 remaining. Currently, it says 18-12, but looks like right before they went to commercial, Derek Anderson threw off that little blue coat that the quarterbacks wear, or the players wear. So, it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line as Kroom unable to bring in the one-handed catch after it looked like he was able to bring it in. After looking at replay, it's obvious that the ball's out, hitting the ground, and he was unable to come up with that. So it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 18-6 still as Buffalo fans celebrate a little early. We haven't seen the end zone in so long. We wanted to see it. We just really wanted to see what the end zone looked like, just unable to bring it in. His arm was being pulled. I didn't see his arm being pulled there. I just saw that it was well, like again, it was overthrown a little bit for him to make that catch. I personally did not see his arm being pulled. They're obviously going to show it again when they come back from commercial. We'll take a look. But yeah, I mean, for what looked like for a moment that we would have something to celebrate over, and with the way the defense has been playing, you could see Buffalo's defense giving our offense the ball in a one-possession game. However, now we're not so sure. Again, down 18-6. Field goal does us no good at this point, so we would go for it on 4th down. How sweet it is! It's not that sweet. Yeah, it's definitely 4th down territory, Gary. And that makes you wonder: do you just do 2 more shots in the end zone, or on 3rd down here, do you try to pick up 5, 6, 7, maybe even pick up the 1st down here, and then you get 4 shots from inside the 15-yard line? But 2 shots in the end zone, I have no issue with either of them. Zay Jones, that was a good play by McCourty to break it up, and then that play just a little too far for Kroom to come down with it. Maybe should try to get both hands on the ball. Someone in here, Uzi T, is saying that his arm was being held behind him, and they didn't call pass interference. So I'll have to see that. I didn't see his arm being held at all, but we'll take a look. Like I said, when they come back from commercial, they'll show it again. Again, the Bills down 2 scores here, 2 touchdowns. Bills defense has been playing really well. The only touchdown for the Patriots was a White 1-yard touchdown run. So the touchdown does not stand. I don't see him. He's not holding his arm. I don't think he's holding his arm. I don't see that as him holding his arm. He has to get that second arm extended. All right, so we got shotgun formation. Looks like there's going to be a false start on Buffalo here. 5-yard penalty, so it's just getting worse at this point. So it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to get Charles Clay with a false start. Yeah, Charles Clay with a false start. The other angle shoulder better. Okay. But as they come back from commercial, the announcer's right. You have to fight through it. You can't let an arm being on your shoulder, and there's a difference between an arm being on a shoulder and an arm holding your shoulder back. So I just be interested to see that. But at this point, it doesn't matter. No call. So 3rd and 15 now at the 30-yard line. We went from a joyous occasion from the Bills scoring a touchdown to a 3rd and 15 now with 6:09 to go. Still trailing by 2 touchdowns here. So 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Benjamin by himself at the bottom of the screen. You got shotgun formation. McCory's going out for a pass as well. Intercepted over the middle by McCourty, I'm sorry. And it looks like he's going to be gone. I don't see anyone there to stop him. He's inside the 20, inside the 5. Yeah. So McCourty with a touchdown for the Patriots. This game has went from being close to now is just 24-6 with 5:54 to go as Derek Anderson throws over the middle of the field and McCourty comes up with the interception, runs it all the way back for a touchdown to make this game 24-6 as the Patriots celebrate, as their fans celebrate, and the Bills look like they will be heading for another loss in this game. And it's a shame. I mean, the Bills played really well. The defense played really well in this game. You gotta appreciate the defensive effort that was put into this thing. But unfortunately, it just was not enough for the Buffalo Bills to overcome. Again, you're not going to win if you don't score touchdowns. You're just not going to win. So now the extra point is up, and it's good. So now with 5:54 to go, the Patriots lead the Buffalo Bills 25-6 on a pick 6 by McCourty McCourty. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying McCourty. Had a guy in the end zone. It looked like. Well, we'll have to take a look at the replay. Like I said, I'll rewatch this game and replay. Probably not tonight since it is getting late. Some of us work in the morning. But yeah. So with under 6 minutes to go, the New England Patriots just have an interception to kind of put this game away, put this game on ice, makes it 25-6. Again, the Bills are not going to win if they can't put the ball in the end zone. Welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you for joining me. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We go live for all Bills games, and we do stream other games as well. If we're here, if we're watching the game, might as well stream it with you guys. And then we do go live for post-game of Buffalo Bills. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit of special edition. If you're a Buffalo sports fan, special edition of this post-game show. Not only will I be giving you a post-game of this game between the Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots, which you're watching right now, but I will also be updating you guys on the Buffalo Bulls as they look to go 8-1 on the college football season. A great season for the Buffalo Bulls so far. If you're a Buffalo sports fan, you've been paying attention, so you want to keep paying attention. You want to be on here tomorrow because I'll give you post-game of this game, my thoughts, reaction to this game from the Bills side of things and a little bit from the New England side of things and what this means for the AFC East as a whole. And also, I will be giving you updates on the Buffalo Bulls as they go up against I think they're going up against Miami of Ohio tomorrow as we look to go 8-1 on the season. So, took me from 38-6. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry to hear that, but I just can't. Aloha, Johnny Knox. Are you saying it from Hawaii? Are you watching me from Hawaii? I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love, guys. Again, thank you. Welcome to Believers Talk. Our Twitter page is in the description below. I do try to keep you updated on all Buffalo Bills sports news, all Buffalo sports news, I should say. Again, trade deadline coming up, so we might be doing another show or two this week on the trade deadline things. Some people think the Bills are going to trade Shady McCoy. Some people think the Bills might trade Kevin Benjamin. We will see what happens. We all know if you've been a Bills fan, you know Bean has made some crazy trades past year. McDermott's been part of some crazy stuff as well. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the trade deadline is coming up, so you do want to keep it here. We will give you news on trade deadline. You talk about some big trades. You talk about Amari Cooper to Dallas for a first-round pick. That's probably the biggest trade so far. Rams Patriots Super Bowl. Remember, the Patriots still have to get back Kansas City again. The Chiefs had everything go against. Well, the Patriots had everything go for them in that game, and they still only won by 3. That's all I'm saying. So they're showing an instant replay of the interception. I did see a comment saying we had someone open in the end zone. I'm gonna see here. So we definitely have Kelvin Benjamin one-on-one. There was coverage over the top. I think I see you're talking about the slot guy on the top side. There's definitely coverage over top there. And when you're on an offense where you've only been there for 20 days or so, you're definitely not seeing things as clearly as you would being there for a full complement, a full season. So as the stadium clears out and the score is 25-6 with 5:54 to go. The Bills will get the ball back at the 25-yard line. Anderson will be coming back out to try to lead this Bills team to something. I mean, again, we need to try to get some sort of momentum. We have the Bears coming into town next week. We need to do something on offense, even if. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. Kroom has potential. I wouldn't even say Logan Thomas has potential. I would say Kyrie Lee even has potential on our practice squad. But again, when you sign Charles Clay to a ridiculous contract and you're giving him $10 million guaranteed, are you just going to take that in dead money and get a 5th or 6th round pick for him? I just don't know. Trade for Tyrod. Everyone keeps saying that, but why would we trade for Tyrod? That's not going to help our situation. So we have Anderson in shotgun, 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Ivory in the backfield. Pass is caught by Andre Holmes, gets the ball to the 49-yard line on first down. So, again, able to move the ball pretty well. Thank you for the subscription. Again, if you are new, we want to subscribe to Believers Talk. We will be going live for all Buffalo Bills streams. I will be at the Jaguars game, Week 12. So if you want to stand here for that, I will be going live at certain times, but probably not giving play-by-play. That'll be a little hard to do. So, again, the Bills already at midfield. Screen pass to Chris Ivory. Picks up another 10 yards. So again, able to move the ball pretty decently. Offense doing a decent job moving the ball on this side of the field. But then now here we are in New England territory, and let's see if we can move the ball now. Now that New England's probably playing a prevent defense with 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter, already up 25-6. Let's see if we can get in the end zone. It might not seem like much, but if this offense get in the end zone, start believing in themselves, maybe that will mean something going into the following weeks. We got the Bears coming up at home next week. We got the Jets on the road the following week. That's a winnable game. Who knows what's going to happen? Again, this is a week-by-week league. The Buffalo Bills are proving that they're not one of the better teams in the league, but we have 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Screen pass to Clay gets about 8 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 2, 4:50 to go in the fourth quarter, with the Patriots winning 25-6. Again, this game pretty much not in doubt at this point, but you want to see if this offense can get some momentum, get something going into next week. So Chris Ivory on a run play gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 with 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, want to try to get this ball into the end zone. Now they want to score when they're down by a lot. Well, again, it's not like they weren't trying to score earlier. We can't blame the offense for not trying, right? I mean, at the beginning of the game, we threw the kitchen sink at them as far as the direct snaps and the flea flicker and a bunch of different offensive play calling. We had three running backs in there, I think 4 or 5 different times on that first half. So it's not that we're not trying to score here. As Anderson almost throws another pick, throws it to the sideline. He either overthrew the guy cutting in the middle or underthrew the guy going into the end zone. So it's going to be 4th and 2, 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. This will probably be our last chance to get in the end zone here, or get the first down and then try to get in the end zone before the Patriots get the ball, and probably will just mill out the clock, get a couple first downs. We'll see what happens though. But thank you again for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, this game is 25-6. You want to join me for continuing live streams. I'll continue to update you on Buffalo sports. Definitely the Buffalo Bills as the trade deadline looms. We'll see what happens as we continue to add and release people from our roster. It looks like there's a timeout called. Timeout by the New England Patriots, so that puts them to 2. We're talking about Josh Allen right now. We're talking about if you can teach accuracy in the NFL. One of his biggest knocks at Wyoming was his accuracy. If you watched prior to the draft, our pre-draft special on quarterbacks, we did pre-draft special. We highlighted every single position or the big positions going into the draft. I believe quarterback was definitely one of them. I had Josh Allen ranked 6th on my board of quarterbacks in this NFL draft. Then we draft him, and so now you gotta follow up with the guy, and that's hard to do. But that game against Minnesota helped us a little bit. He looked really good. Colts win the AFC East, calling it now. We would love to see Frank Reich, old backup quarterback, be able to do that again. Houston Texans looking really good too, talking about 5 wins in a row. But it might come down to those two teams. I mean, with the way Tennessee and Jacksonville are playing, it may come down to those two teams, but I like Houston's chances. Again, Houston actually my Super Bowl team. On 4th and 2, we throw over the middle in between Zay Jones and Kelvin Benjamin, so that's going to fall incomplete. So with 3:52 to go, the Buffalo Bills will go back. The offense will go back to the sideline with no touchdowns. That will be the 52nd time that they start with the ball in their own field position. 52nd consecutive time that we've started with the ball in our own field position and have not scored. NFL games this season. This offense is just so bad. Just so bad. So total yards, the Bills actually have 297 total yards in this game, and that's actually above their average. Again, able to move the ball pretty well up until a certain point when they get into New England field position, or New England side of the field, and then we just have been stopped. We have the 2 field goals, so we're not getting shut out, which is nice, which is, again, something that we can't say. Buffalo does call timeout. It does look like Buffalo's going to try to get the ball back one more time. Again, try to get this offense on the field. Try to get some rhythm in this offense. We're talking about a quarterback that's only been here for 3 weeks. We're talking about a running back who's been out most of the season. We need to get some continuity, and the best way to do that is in-game action. So, Patriots make every game a good game. Hey, if you're a Patriots fan, you've been loving life for the past 18 years. If you're a Boston fan, you've been loving life for the past 18 years. It's funny how much Boston fans used to cry about not winning anything, how much they've won recently. So a run to the left side is by Cordell Patterson is stopped at the line. Another timeout. Buffalo uses their last timeout with 3:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Pass blocking. I mean, you just need a better offensive line, period. Bills need to score to have a little self-respect. At this point, what respect is there to have? I mean, we have not scored a touchdown in 2 games. The last time we scored a touchdown, we still lost 20-13. We've been shut out for 4 first halves. We've been shut out of a game. Can't wait for Demaryius Thomas to come aboard to make our offense unstoppable. That would be interesting. Demaryius Thomas has been talked about at the trade deadline. We'll see if he gets traded. Obviously, if he gets traded, I think that, unless he gets traded to Buffalo, obviously, I think that hurts our chances as far as getting him next year. But we do have the money. So, that would definitely help our offense out. So on 3rd down, on 7, they run it with Cordell Patterson again. He does not pick up the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4 with 3:30 to go. So the Bills offense will get the ball back. It was actually a better effort tonight than expected. Absolutely. Listen, you cannot be upset with the effort that the Bills put forth, especially that defense. You have to remember, okay, so the score is 25-6. 7 of those points were scored on a pick 6. And the another 3 of those points were started on a fumble inside Buffalo territory. So you cannot be upset with the defensive effort put forth in this game at all. You're talking about a game that was 9-6 at one point. A shanked punt by the New England punter. Shanked pretty good, and the Buffalo Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. So not a great punt by the punter, but no return. It goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 for Buffalo at the 29-yard line. Let's see if we can actually try to get some points on the board. JETS, Jets. Welcome, Samarella. If you're a Jets fan, hit that subscribe button. We still have 2 games against the Jets this season. I will be here for both those games doing live play-by-play reaction for both those games. So you want to hit that subscribe button because we will be going live for live play-by-play reaction. Love to have you on the stream for us. But welcome. Yeah, we'd love to talk back and forth. Obviously, it's not looking good for the Bills or Jets this season. We did live stream the Jets game yesterday, actually, the Jets and Bears game, as the Bills had off yesterday, and we'll do that again if the Bills have off. Shotgun formation for Anderson. Anderson's going to go long, goes downfield to Andre Holmes. Andre Holmes is unable to break in the route. He's looking for a flag, unable to get one there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, 2:49 to go. Again, this game well in doubt. I appreciate you guys joining me, staying with me for this Monday Night Football game between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. The first time the Bills have hosted a playoff game in almost 10 years. Last game they hosted was November 17th of 2008, where we lost to the Cleveland Browns. We're talking about the Braylon Edwards. I think Derek Anderson was on that team. Cleveland Browns. Last time we won a Monday Night Football game, and that streak will continue after tonight, was in 1999. So some things we still haven't done since 99, even though we made the playoffs last year. So Derek Anderson again passes the ball, this time to McCoy. McCoy gets the first down. McCoy able to break free, gets about midfield before he steps out of bounds with 2:40 to go in this fourth quarter. Again, 25-6. Game pretty well in hand. However, you do want to see this Bills offense try to score a touchdown. Try to make things a little more respectable. This Bills defense played way too hard in this game for the offense to just give up as McCoy's jersey gets torn as he runs the ball and breaks the defense there to get it close to midfield. So 1st and 10 for Buffalo, 2:40 to go in this game. We're going to have over 300 yards of offense for, I think, the first time this season. As another completion, this one to Kelvin Benjamin, or no, I'm sorry, this one was to Ray McLeod. Ray McLeod sighting for the first time in this game, and we're able to move the ball again into New England Patriots territory. We were able to do that on a lot of possessions in this game. You know, you look at the total yardage, we're over 300 yards. Not that bad considering the Buffalo Bills offense. But just unable to get points on the board as the Patriots have stopped us. And as I say that, they sack Derek Anderson again. So now Derek Anderson's slow to get up. So does that mean we're going to put Peterman back in this game? This is just crazy. You can talk about the cornerback depth. You know, Vontae Davis retiring after the second week of this, or I'm sorry, not after the second week of the season, during the second week of the season as he retires at halftime of that game. And I did go on a rant about that in one of my previous videos as well, so you can watch that, go back, and I still have no respect for a guy who's going to walk out on a team. And if you recall, one of our cornerbacks ended up getting injured in that second half, and you just wonder if he was splitting time with another corner, if he would have got hurt. But Vontae Davis doesn't worry about that kind of stuff. Vontae Davis is only out for himself. And that's fine if that's what we want to be. Obviously, I wish no ill will on anybody, so I don't wish any ill will on him. But I just have no respect for a guy who's willing to walk out on his job midway through a day. That's all I'm saying. So, Tyrone Johnson does have potential. I think he's played pretty well this season when he's played. Again, I think he's on the inactive list. I have it up right now. I can go back to the inactive list here. I actually do not see him on the inactive list, so he would be in today. The Johnson, I saw Dante Johnson on the inactive list, so not Teron Johnson. So interesting that we haven't heard his name more called in this game, but maybe he's playing so well that they haven't thrown his way too much. So who knows? Or maybe he didn't play for some reason today too. So maybe it was a coach decision or something like that. But 25-6. 2-minute warning here. As like I said, Derek Anderson was slow to get up. I did see him slowly moving to his feet, so I don't know if he's hurt or just really upset with the performance of both him and his offense has put out. Because again, the defense played really well in this game, guys. You're talking about a game that at the beginning of the fourth quarter was 12-6. It looked like the Bills would have a shot in this one. Even when the Patriots made it 18-6, the Bills were driving down the field, and it looked like Jason Kroom had a touchdown, right? Looked like Jason Kroom had a touchdown, and after you watched the instant replay, you saw clearly that the pass was incomplete. And then a couple plays later, Anderson throws a pick six, makes this game 25-6. So some swings of that nature just simply that changed the whole game. So let's say that Kroom touchdown stands. It's a whole different ballgame. But it was obviously incomplete. I'm not saying it was a bad call or anything like that. But it's a whole different ballgame at that point with a little under 6 minutes to go, I think, at that point. So again, thank you for watching Believers Talk. My name is Joe. If you haven't already subscribe to this channel. We will continue to give you great content like this video. That really helps out a lot, guys. I don't know if you guys understand how much it helps when you're doing this YouTube thing. If you like the videos. So shotgun formation, 2 minutes to go. Anderson gets sacked again. Just no offensive line protection. Anderson's not even getting up this time at all, as he got nailed pretty good. So it's going to be a 3rd and long now. And you have to wonder, how long is Allen out for? The original diagnosis was 2 to 5 weeks. I think it was Van Noy this time. Came in on the sack. Just nailed him right in the back. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and long, too. It's after back-to-back sacks on Anderson, it's going to be a 3rd and 32 for the Buffalo Bills here with 1:35 to go. But if we don't pick up the 3rd and 32 on the next 2 plays, then obviously, Peterman is going to be going in the game. Peterman is going into the game. So here we go. Comeback, guys. It's time for a comeback. What does the like button do? The more likes you get, the more YouTube analytics will see the likes. So you hit that like for me, and the more people who hit that like, then it will grow in popularity on the YouTube channel. So YouTube will show me this as a featured video. So hit that like button for me. It's not that hard. It's right down there, and I'm pretty awesome. So I know y'all like me. I get that. But Derek Anderson's now holding his arm as he's going straight to the locker room. So the QB carousel in Buffalo continues as now we might need to pick up a quarterback at some point, because I don't think we can have Nathan Peterman as the only quarterback. Yeah, Anderson's going straight to the locker room holding his arm. So wow. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you, Angie H, for asking. I appreciate that. And again, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button like Angie H just put on here. Again, welcome to Believers Talk. If you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, guys. We'll be going live for all the Bills games. Peterman's in at quarterback. So again, third quarterback in for the Buffalo Bills as he throws a short completion to Kroom. Kroom gets it back into New England territory to make it 4th and 18 instead of, it was 3rd and 32, so it couldn't have been that great as the New England Patriots just playing prevent defense at this point. So yeah, I was actually right, 4th and 18. Wow. So 4th and 18, you gotta get the ball to the 25-yard line. We're currently at the 43. He throws a screen pass to McCoy, who gets it to inside the 35-yard line before we just turn the ball over and down. So with 2 kneel downs, this game will be over. The league is full of short-term running, dual threats QBs now, and everyone please takes Mahomes. Is that what you think? Maybe not, but as of right now, he is. Yeah, no, you're right, Nisha. You're absolutely right. Cam had a few awesome years there. Led the Panthers to the Super Bowl against Denver. That was Peyton Manning's last year. He won that year, and ever since then, he just really hasn't been the same. And I understand that. But you have to give Mahomes credit for the good year he's had this year. But yeah, these dual quarterbacks, these running, passing quarterbacks just haven't held up well in the NFL. It's been a common thing. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but Mahomes, you can't argue with how Mahomes has looked this year. So this is going to be Tom Brady's 29th win against the Buffalo Bills, most by QB against one team. That's just insane. So 15 of those wins coming in Buffalo Stadium. They call it New Era Field now, but I still remember it was called Ralph Wilson Stadium. So with the last kneel down, that's going to do it in this game. Again, the final score is New England 25, Buffalo 6. The score is not indicative to how close this game was. Very exciting as a Bills fan to see that from the defensive perspective. Again, they showed a stat earlier, 40% of this team is in their first or second year. It doesn't bode well when you hear a stat like that for this season. However, you look at the upcoming seasons, a bright future ahead for Buffalo, and it might be coming at just the right time as Tom Brady maybe begins to degress a little bit as he's 41 years old. How many good seasons does he have left? We'll wait and see. But that's going to be it for me here on Believers Talk. Again, thank you for joining me. If you have joined me, my name is Joe. This is Believers Talk. We do go live stream for every Buffalo Bills game. I will be live here tomorrow to go over the Buffalo Bills game, my thoughts, my reactions to what we watched today. I'll be rewatching this game to share some other thoughts. I'll give some good, I'll give some bad of this Buffalo Bills. I want to be a little optimistic, even though there is a little bad to be sprinkled in here in a 25-6 loss. But this game was a lot closer than the score indicates, as this game was 12-6 at the end of the third quarter. But the Bills just unable to hold on. New England scores a touchdown late, then gets a pick 6 later in this game to make this score look a little bit worse than it was. Buffalo came out today. That defense played with heart. That defense played hard the whole game, and we appreciate that as Bills fans, and we thank them for that. Just unable to get it done today. But again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and we'll be back tomorrow. But till then, go Bills.